Ow. Look, I don't even have that soundbite.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
That howl you heard was not Tash.
I mean, it was, but not right now.
Yeah, no, that was Josh.
Fucking Josh.
And welcome to Moonkissed, a Werewolf Werewolf 20th edition, almost got it, TTRPG. This is probably the last episode. I have learned not to be exact when it comes to these people.
These people?
Yeah. So let's go around and say hello to everyone. No one's eating or drinking, so it's very hard to pick. Let's just go with Tess.
Damn it. Thirsty. I thought it was safe if I took the drink after he said that. Damn it. Hi everybody, I am Tess or Whisper on this awesome show that I love, and yeah, things and stuff. My brain is super discombobulated because I've had to take a kitty to the animal hospital this weekend, and it's been a weekend. But she's doing okay. I'm doing okay. Everybody's good. We're here. We're live.
Nice.
Are we live?
Yes.
I think so. Aren't we?
I just spilled some tea.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're live.
So let's go over to Tash. Tash, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tash. I'm incredibly clumsy 97% of the time. The other 3% of the time, it's because I don't have anything to spill. Or hit. Maybe if I don't know. Hi. I've been playing Oxygen Not Included. It ruins my life, but I enjoy it. And my cats are fat, fluffy. And I hope Bam Bam will not come cause some havoc today because it's very distracting. And he's wonderful.
Speaking of fat and fluffy cats, Andy.
I am a fat and fluffy cat. Let's just be very real about that. I got my furs, nice and cozy. Hi, I'm Vandy. I don't stream as often as I should, but when I'm not streaming, which is what I'm currently doing, I'm actually working on stuff called The Game Hers. We have an event called the Dream Stream that starts today at 8 p.m. on our channel, so be sure to check it out. We're highlighting some pretty awesome women that were nominated for awards in various content creation categories last year at our award show. So come and check it out. I'm working real hard on this. We have some really cool people, and it runs for 5 weeks. Every weekday there's a person. So yeah. Anyways, very excited about this.
No stress at all.
Yay! Also, I play Persephone, who drank turtle water, and that is the entire cornerstone of her existence now.
Persephone did drink turtle water, that's true. And finally, I saw him take a sneaky sip earlier when I when I called on Tess. But we also have Josh.
Yo, I finished my drink. I took the opportunity when I had it. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm very my brain's all over the place today, but I had a wonderful stream earlier where we played a solo role-playing game called 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. That's fun. So I'm hoping to continue that over the next few weeks. And you can also see the charity one-shot of Stitch of Fate over on the official World of Darkness channel, which is pretty fucking cool. And then Stitch of Fate Season 2 is on its way. But more importantly, I'm playing a werewolf that wants to fight a bear.
You are.
I'm playing North.
Tiny, potentially stupid question. Is the one shot going to be on the Spotify also?
I think it may have already been released. I can literally check that right now, although I'm not the one who uploads it, so I don't know. But good question.
I can check it. Because I'm almost caught up, and I want to have more to look forward to. It's so good.
It is not, but it will be, I think.
Okay, cool.
Sorry,
Well, I
Josh.
can find it on the World of Darkness website. Worst comes to worst, right?
Yeah, on their YouTube channel, World of Darkness.
Thank you.
So, last week on Moonkissed, we had more of Barn, a bear who is also a person, who
And
shifts
size
in
of a
between.
barn.
And pretty big, yeah. He gave the pack a little insight with a lot of prodding and wheedling and etc. Into their backstory. Well, their backstory of their tribe and what happened. Turns out their tribe is extinct, and they may be the only remnants of that tribe. They have also lost any connection to spirits, to their totem, to their history and lore and knowledge, and they are stuck in the middle of nowhere protecting a weird stone egg that is in the center of a fountain of ruby crystal. Honestly, they took it pretty well. And at the before we get to what happened at the end of the episode, Whisper ran around and peed on everything for a while. After that, Barn went to sleep outside, and in the morning when they went to go and check on him, he was gone with a little note on the tree that said, I believe it was, sorry, I can't risk any more than this.
P.S. I'm a jerk.
Yeah, that's what he wrote.
Sad. He said he would come back and then he just left.
P.S. I'm a dirty liar. It's fine. We're not mad about
And
it.
I'm gonna run around and be on him too. A rumpf.
Well, at least there's no way that North can smell like bear piss anymore.
It's true. Well.
I'll find a way.
I'll believe it.
Also, a blizzard kicked up, which is probably going to keep you inside for a little while, most likely. And I've had a little chat with the players, and they're not chasing after Barn. So what we're going to do now is get the blizzard going. Here we go. And over the next couple of weeks, not much happens. The blizzard goes on and off. There are occasionally parts of the day where it's not snowing horrifically or blowing all over which way is which, and you take those opportunities to go and pee on things. Mark your territory and keep everything locked down like you always have. There is a couple of things that happen. For the first, when you get back after going to check on Barn Persephone, the turtle shell, has water in it.
Oh! Really? Is anyone else around?
Probably.
Hey! Hey, did you guys fill this with water?
What are you talking about? Because it depends.
North, did you? I'm gonna go sniff the turtle.
It doesn't smell like pee.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Yuli, did...
No, I did not fill your turtle shell with water.
I'm gonna take a sip of it then. Maybe it's turtle water again.
It does seem to be turtle water again.
Ooh! It's turtle water! Somehow there's turtle water! I don't know where this turtle water is coming from, but... I am so excited. Oh, man. Have you tried this yet? You have to try some. Yuli, you didn't try any before, but you've got to try it now.
You should try it. It smelled pretty good last time.
Come on. Try it. It smells so... Well, it smells, but not like much. But it tastes like... interesting.
Water?
You should taste it. I'm not dead. Look, if anything, I feel better than ever. But a little disappointed because
You do
Where's
feel
it-
a little bit
where's
more
that going back?
energetic, a little bit more, than you. But it's fairly. It's nothing like magical, you know.
yeah. Yeah, it's like Oh man, God, back when I was living closer to civilization, they had these energy drinks. Maybe not that much, but it's like if you had a sip of it and you haven't had a sip in a really long time, you know? You feel like kind of good. Take a sip.
Like a child with 20 packs of Skittles?
Okay, not that much. More like an adult with maybe 2 packs of Skittles.
If it will stop you talking about the turtle water.
Yeah. When you taste it, it tastes. You're in your human form, so it would be sweet with a salty aftertaste. Yeah.
That's the way
I think
around
so,
you said
yeah.
it, yeah.
Refreshing.
Salty.
But sweet first, right? And then if you drink it as a wolf, it's the opposite. Oh, maybe I should drink it as a wolf this time.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna transform into a wolf.
Snaps, twangs as you shift from human to wolf, and then start lapping up the turtle water.
I'm just
Again.
like,
Refreshing, but more like salty taste with like a very sweet aftertaste.
in my head, I'm just thinking, I'm just like, oh, this is awesome. What an experience. What a treat.
Do you drink all of it?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm drinking the whole thing.
In that case, as time goes on and you all sleep and wake up, it does refill every morning.
What?
Not like, to the brim or anything, but there's enough for like a person to drink.
Oh man, I don't know who's bringing me this turtle water, but woo, it is good. Man, you sure you guys don't want more of this? Like, this is some good stuff.
I mean, I want to try it now, but it's still
now you want
weird.
to. Well, you can have a sip, but just listen. You pick a day. It seems to be every day now. I don't know if there's maybe a leak in the cave or something. Doesn't matter where I put this turtle shell.
I feel like we would see the little pops, wouldn't we?
You ever hear them?
Or the bats.
Am I drinking
I
form of guano tea? I better not be.
I try a little bit.
Sheepy. Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll give some to North.
You get the same taste and.
So you say it tastes different when you tried it in war form?
Well, okay, so the first time I saw it, I woke up and my hand was in the bowl. That's when I had the dream. And so I was kind of confused. What?
That's you told me about the trick you play on people when you're a human and you're mean and you want to make them pee themselves. You put that hand in the water.
I thought you had put my hand into a bowl of turtle water for some reason, and I thought you were playing a prank on me
totally would have.
I know, which is why I had sniffed it too, because I wasn't sure if you had also like peed in it and then done that, because that's something you do as well. Yeah, you fucking nasty. So I specifically turned into a wolf so I could smell it and make sure I wasn't like drinking something tainted. And then I drank it. But yeah, it tasted different in each time. It's just easier to drink when you use your hands, So.
But like, have you tried it being all
Well, not like jacked up, no, but as a full wolf, yeah.
Try it.
Oh, that's exhausting.
I'll do it.
No. Yeah, all right, Kate, we can both do it.
Go outside if you're both.
So you're both.
So we're both gonna wolf out.
You're both shifting into proper horror style werewolves, all standing up but hairy and.
The Krynos one, yeah.
Okay. I won't require you to make a roll because again, this isn't a You know what? Let's go with a roll. If you'd like, you can use your rage to shift easily. If not, then it won't be massively difficult, but
I'm gonna use rage.
okay.
Yeah, I think I will too. Just to make it a little easier, just for this one.
Okay. Snap, snap, twang. Bones rearranging themselves, muscles shifting around in the body, until you're both standing upright. Point of interest: North is a little bit taller than you, as a in this form. Just FYI.
It's fine.
And you both try it as that form, the water.
Yeah,
Tastes of nothing.
like regular water.
Please roll me.
What did I do?
What did we do?
A perception primal urge.
Okay.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally rolled it twice. The first one though.
The
is a
first one,
3.
yeah, is what we'll take.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, water and turtle water. It's hard to describe precisely, but you get a sense of like draining and like lethargic feel as you're drinking this. You don't lose a rage, but you can feel it like calming you. If you took like a big thing of this, like maybe it might even like, you know, chill you down, chill you out, maybe something like that.
Whoa.
You know what it tastes like a little bit actually, because Persephone, you've had this. Is sitting in front of the egg. It has that kind of vibe to it.
Oh, whoa! For real? Okay. Shit. Okay. So I'll. If I sip it and I feel that, I'm going to shift back to a human.
Okay. Snap, snap, twang.
Yeah. Ugh. That feels. It tastes like nothing, but God, the feeling afterwards.
Doesn't feel great.
No.
I don't like it.
No.
Because I'm big.
Yeah, you.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I sat in front of the egg thing for a while at one point, and it feels the same way. Like, I just feel like tired, lethargic. Much better as a human. I'll drink it as a human.
Yeah. Refreshing. Nice taste.
Wonderful. You should try it as a wolf now. Tomorrow, when it fills back up. If it fills back up.
Okay then.
Yeah, I'm going back inside. It's cold. Just gonna go back inside.
Become a human again. I'm like, very disappointed.
So, my question is, what are you doing with the turtle water? I'm assuming at this point everyone considers it Persephone's to have or share as she likes.
Her turtle shell.
Okay. Persephone, are you, like, encouraging other people to drink it, or...?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good after drinking it as a human, so like there'll be days where I'll just be like, just drink the whole thing. I'll have some later.
Day
tomorrow.
to day, for the most part, there's enough for like a few mouthfuls for a person. So you can like, if you want, you can share it with someone, or you can, you know, it depends. Is anyone partaking on the day-to-day is when offered?
I'll try
Yeah.
some.
No.
I'd
Yeah.
probably mostly give it to Whisper, just because Whisper was the most enthusiastic about it before.
Okay.
But like, I'd only do it a little bit, so Persephone gets more.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
In that case, as time goes on, this is probably about a week or so afterwards, you find yourself one night standing in the mist.
I'm asleep, I'm guessing. Okay. Damn it. This is the fun. Okay. Yep. Alright, let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's run this ship.
When you look down, you're standing on water.
Was I standing on water before? No, right? Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna like splash my feet around in it. This is some weird godly stuff. I'm gonna try to take a couple steps. Yeah.
The water's completely still as you step along it.
Cool.
The mist is still like all surrounding you, and
Hello? I'm gonna look down into the water and see if there is anything like fish or something.
no, it's completely clear.
Whoa.
And
Alright,
then,
I'm just gonna start walking.
before you start walking, you hear this. Wait, I'll just you hear this. And from your feet, the water ripples out once and then contracts upon your feet again.
I'm gonna. Did I feel anything? Did I do anything when that happened? I'm gonna wait and see if it does it again.
Okay. After maybe a minute, that sense that you got when you were sitting in front of the egg starts to like creep on you a little bit, like from right in your core. And the water turns red.
Oh no. Okay.
And then starts to like climb up your legs.
Oh no! I am trying to run at this point.
It's like running in treacle.
Oh god. Oh no. Okay. Think light thoughts. I'm like trying to like, it's like quicksand. It feels like, is it kind of like quicksand?
It feels like, but like if you look down and see it, it starts to solidify like it's ice and starts kind of like you hear like cracking noises as it like climbs up you and like envelops you, and like just as it starts to close in on your eyes and all you can see is red, you wake up.
Ah! Ah!
Percy? What is it?
What
happened?
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Oh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna go down to that egg thing and I'm just gonna yell at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with her. But I'm just gonna like kind of like stay back, and because I'm human right now, so I'm just kind of like very awkward and uncomfortable, and I just kind of like, I don't know what to do, but I want to be there because in wolf form I would be there, so I'm just sort of there.
Okay.
I'm yelling at this fucking egg. I'm be like, you stupid egg. Like, honestly, I don't even know what you are, but quite frankly, the fact that you're making me tired, and I know I'm gonna be tired about this afterwards, because it's probably the longer I stay here, the longer I'm gonna get tired. So this is not even worth my time. But why you gotta do that? You like creeping up my legs like that? Oh my god, what does it mean? What does it mean? Tell me, damn it! Like, and then once I wear myself out, I'll just like sigh kind of angrily and then try to go back to bed or just like sit up and.
And it does kind of drain the anger from you quicker than, you know. And roll me a perception primal urge, please.
Three successes.
There is a very small note of like orange on the egg, just like a sheen.
That
very,
wasn't
very
there before.
slight, very slight, and only like on the edge of it. When you actually look at it itself, it's just a normal stone like it was before. But as you, if you like move around it as well, that like orange edge, it's almost like when the sun comes up, you get that little line of sunrise. So it just follows the edge of the egg as you move around it, etc.
Huh. But it wasn't there before. Okay, now I have theories. Now I have theories. And now I am, if the turtle water is there in the morning, I am looking at it very, very doubtfully.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna stare at it. Kind of sadly, actually.
Yeah. Do you drink? Carry on drinking?
Not yet.
Okay.
I want to have a conversation with Yuli first before.
I can tell you that nothing happens with the water. If Persephone's waiting for like some change or some kind of like trigger there.
Oh no. I'm staring at the water because I'm not sure if I should drink it right now or not.
Okay. Feel free to bring it up with Yuli.
Yuli, I had a nightmare last night. I have a pretty bad thought. I'm not really sure if it's real or not. I have a theory, and especially after everything Barn told us, I'm a little worried about that egg.
Because of your nightmare? Or
because I think the more that I drink this water, I think the water and the egg have something to do with each other. Come see the egg. Come see the egg for a second. I'm going to show her the little like orange sheen that I saw. That wasn't there before, Yuli. Like, that's only just started to be there.
do I see that? The egg has always been there.
No. You don't see the little orange glow now around the side?
No.
It's right there.
It's not right there. You You have drunk a lot more water than everybody else, though.
Also, being in presence with the egg, you do feel that, like, numbing sensation a lot more and quicker than before.
Both of us?
No. You do feel it, Ulysses, but without comparison, it's the same as ever.
Ugh. I can't be here. I'm gonna go back up the stairs.
I'll follow. So, there's an orange sheen.
It's changing color. There's something... I think there's something in the egg. Maybe it's this water or something. Maybe it's like in the egg somehow, and then it goes into the turtle bowl, and then I drink it, and then it's like changing color because it's draining of whatever it is. But I don't know what it is. And
Well, you got it from a turtle, which apparently was our
totem.
Spirit guide?
Which is why I'm thinking I should drink the water, but then if I'm worried that it's gonna like, because in my dream the water under my feet turned red and then it just started like enveloping me, and I don't want to end up like the egg. What if I become in the egg?
I doubt that will happen.
But what if that's what my dream was saying, was that if I drink the water and then I become the egg?
Then one day you'll hatch? Have you tried taking the water to the egg? Seeing if there's any changes, maybe put the... If you're...
You're pretty smart, you know that? And I'm gonna take the water over to the egg.
Okay.
She's like following her back and forth, like when she's doing these things.
Yeah, keeping an eye on her. Nothing happens. Except for the draining feeling. Same as, stronger for you, same as before.
Have we ever touched the egg?
No. You've never touched the egg or the ruby formation, the like red crystal formation below it.
Were we instructed specifically not to touch the egg?
Yeah, it's... There is no reason why, or no kind of like... But it's not even like... It's not forbidden, it's just something that is never done. And the reason for which is never talked about, so... Again, lost history.
But it's not like it's not like we would have any kind of real repercussions that we know of for touching this egg. It's not like taboo or anything to touch it, right?
Again,
or is it?
It's not strictly forbidden, but it's also something that everyone is aware that you don't do and hasn't been done.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's a little bit open-ended, but at the same time, it's also not encouraged. It's hard to describe, like...
It's like Yuli wouldn't,
but if it's...
But Persephone might, right?
No, well, Persephone kind of keeps the law, right? So it's just like...
Yeah.
If it's not
North
done,
might.
then she's going to maintain that status quo in a sense, so...
Yeah, what I was thinking there was, put the water on the ruby, but...
I was thinking of, like, flicking some water onto it, like, to be honest. I might do that. I might just like take like put my fingers in the water or whatever and just go like this to the ruby.
You might or you will.
If I'm frustrated, yes, you know what? At this point, I'm frustrated enough that I would try it. So, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
The water like falls on the crystal, egg or crystal?
the crystal first. I want to try it on the crystal first.
As it
not on the
falls
egg.
on the crystal, like the bits where it falls, they don't really sizzle, but they kind of light, like the crystal lights up very slightly, like little sparks of light. And the instead of like running down it, the water like kind of either gets absorbed by it or just evaporates instantly. You're not really sure.
What the fuck am I drinking?
Turtle water.
Okay. Forebears, forgive me for this. I am really hoping this doesn't break the egg, but okay. And I'm gonna take the turtle water and I'm just gonna like do it on the egg too.
Nothing happens. When it hits the crystal, it like runs down off onto the crystal, and then it lights up and disappears again like it did before, but nothing happens with the egg.
Perhaps not. Let's not mess with
I
the.
pour the entire thing of turtle water onto the crystal. Not the egg, the crystal.
Yeah, same thing. It like lights up. There's like sparks, and it's all like very vibrant red. And you do feel like a sap on your like consciousness, like a little bit. Like your vision goes a bit dark.
Oh fuck.
And you probably
Do
like,
I
stumble
feel
a little
anything?
bit.
Because I drank it a little bit, but I'm like still back in the cave. I guess I might just be waking up.
Yeah, you may feel like a vague lethargy, but not much of anything. Nothing you'd attribute to what's going on because you don't know what's going on.
Persephone. What?
I'd probably like waver for a second
Yeah,
and just like
Just grab it so she doesn't
stumble
like
slightly.
fall down. Like, oh.
fucking egg. And try to stumble back up the stairs.
Okay.
I actually would probably just like frustratedly throw the turtle shell like into the fucking thing and just kind of like discard it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, Yuli's gonna still grab it because she's grumpy. What
Yep.
you, Persephone?
And just I'll go lie down again. I'm just very angry.
Okay. So, as we move on,
Dear.
my question is: once the water is filled back into the shell, do you carry on drinking it?
Yeah.
Okay. A few more days pass. You are existing on the food that you gathered in your last hunt, but it is starting to go down. Probably like in the next week or so, you'll need another hunt to go. But before anything like that happens, we... One second.
Yuli probably would have checked on the egg the next day.
Yeah.
And the crystal, because obviously Persephone is just throwing mystic water on it.
Everything seems pretty normal. And there comes a day when there is no blizzard from when you wake up to through the morning. And we will shift over to a new perspective. Boop. So. Typhon,
Yes.
you've been walking and walking. It's cold, it's a bit miserable.
So cold.
Blizzards. But you know where you're going. You want to get there. And today, luckily, the blizzard recedes in the night while you're walking.
Can I see where I'm going?
Yeah. You've kind of been able to navigate your way through the blizzard, and now that it's cleared up, you kind of crest a hill, and you see like down kind of to the south, there's like a frozen river that snakes through, and then there's a like even further in the distance, there's like kind of an outcropping of rocks and stuff. What looks like what you can see is like maybe a few like vague signs of life and a hole in the rocks that looks like a cave. Sounds like the one you heard of.
Can I see anyone around?
Is anyone outside running around or doing anything? This is probably like midday-ish, so.
Not particularly. Like, I think we'd keep an eye out as normal, right? But
Yeah.
we know North has these fields.
I mean, if it's cleared up, I probably would have like gone and stood outside and enjoyed not being in the cave for a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might just be like hanging out outside the cave, like playing with Percy.
Please feel free to
Making
pick,
a snow wolf.
please feel free to pick the forms you are currently in. Wolf
North
or-
is definitely a wolf.
Yeah,
just
I would
fucking
definitely
around
be a wolf.
outside.
Okay.
I would be in human
Playing.
form, I think.
Yeah, so do we.
Okay, so Typhon, you see like way in the distance. You've still got a ways to walk. Is like a couple of wolves, one like snow white, one kind of like grey. Oh no, sorry, one kind of like kind of chestnut orangey. And then a human as well, kind of like moving about in the snow, etc.
I do see a human.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna head down and try and go there. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and that seems to be a thing. At least if there's people there. There's a
Oh yeah.
thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna just keep walking closer.
Not trying to like hide yourself.
It's too cold, mate.
Yeah. All right. In that case, let's get a perception and sheep brain. Perception and alertness from anyone outside.
Or?
Successes on my part.
Yeah. So Whisper, you probably pick up your eyes probably pick up like a glimpse of shadow. Your first instinct is probably, oh, Barn's back. But when you like catch the movement and it's starting to like proceed, probably has gone past the river and is, you know, fairly deep into your territory at this point, but not past the like sacred area. You see someone who doesn't look like Bon. Again, human looking.
Probably a lot smaller than Barn.
Yes, smaller than Bon.
Yeah.
Bon
Where's
was pretty
Yuli right now? Would I know where she is?
Yes, she's in and out of the cave, like with you guys.
Yeah.
In a minute.
I think I would kind of like try to signal to North and Percy, like, oh, and then run back to the cave and change to try to tell Yuli.
Okay. So you kind of run inside as you're running, you shift, snap, twang, back into human form, and Yuli's there, like, standing. I'm assuming you're in human form, Yuli.
There's somebody on our border in our land walking this way. I don't think it's Barn. It's someone new.
Unless you're specifically trying not to alert or worry the other two, everyone would probably hear that, so.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Did I feel anything?
Wait, weren't you a wolf? You'd have to switch back into human.
Bork, 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 bork.
Bork, bork.
Bark, bark.
I'm asking you, Sheepy. Did I feel anything?
Not yet, no. But he hasn't passed over the...
Oh, it's relatively close then. Okay.
He's getting closer now.
Yeah, in that case, North is going to sprint up to the high point above the cave mouth. Just like keep an eye out. Just stare at this person as a wolf.
Okay. So North like darts out without really saying anything, but you can guess what he's doing.
Yeah.
Probably a very slow, like inaudible 21 to like at Typhon's distance, but there's probably a little kind of like warning growl like bubbling up.
Okay.
I don't know who this is. You want me to go scout?
Yes. Let's and then go scout. Don't be seen.
Okay.
So I'll do. I'll like link us up. So who's that here? Do whisper and
it
then
would be Whisper and Persephone, yeah.
yeah, and North's just not here, so he's chilling out on top. So that's fine. Go investigate, but don't be seen. We need to know if he's seen us yet.
Okay. And I shift right away back to Wolf and go out and try to like sneak up around him.
Do you want me to roll for my skill?
Yes, please.
Or I'm trying to
As-
Do I
as
need
you-
to roll?
it's hidden away.
You quickly bring your head, your forehead to theirs and kind of link up minds so that you can talk to each other.
I think I'll spend a willpower point to have it like just with
Just
the
go. Okay.
yeah.
In that case, yes. You're all three of you are linked up and able to communicate thoughts, images, and words even between each other, regardless of the forms you take. Whisper, please roll me a dexterity stealth. The difficulty will be 8.
I'm rolling this as a wolf now.
Yes. Merely because the person in Jesus.
Wow.
Wow. Tens there.
So Typhon, you do see the kind of russet orange wolf jump onto and scramble up the rocks and then take like this kind of alert position on the top as you're nearing. You don't see Whisper as Whisper kind of like, well, whispers out and shifts off to.
What a whisper.
Yeah, now you're doing that, I could see Whisper like in the snow, like not even on top of it, just like crawling through and like doing the doggy.
Head
Do I
pops
still
up.
see the human?
We're inside.
They went inside the cave, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna carry on walking.
And as you keep going, another like 100 meters or so, you start to feel. It's hard to describe. It's not really power. It's more like
The force.
Yeah.
Do I feel a presence?
You feel like you're walking towards like a radiator almost. So as you get closer to this, you can't see anything, but you feel this like vague like presence of heat that indicates that there's something you're about to pass through.
Okay. Well, I like warm. It's very fucking cold.
Yeah.
But it feels like a barrier or
No, yeah, I mean barrier, yes, but it doesn't feel like anything that will stop you.
okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be moving towards the warmth.
Okay. As
And I don't see any people, so I'm just gonna carry on.
yeah, you do see the wolf on top, but
I think sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, as you like walk onto it and past it, you get the feeling of like a small release of power, just like a wave, like shooting out. And North, your sense kicks off of someone walking into the sacred place. Additionally, Whisper, you'll be relaying back the image of him passing that. Like you'll have lived here for long enough that you know where the boundary is, even if you don't have like physical markers. But what you can see is a fairly slight man, with like fairly warm clothing on and seems to not be enjoying the cold very much. Walking. I mean, Typhon.
I think when I pass that point,
Yeah.
I'd probably stop for a second to just like,
Okay.
oh, that's not all kind of deal.
Yeah. Take a moment to see what happens.
Am I close enough to smell him?
Sure.
I literally just like lift my so I'm like crouching in the snow, but I like raise just my nose and like sniff.
Give me a perception and alertness.
My name for all these rolls is the same. And if it's
Sniff, sniff.
what's the difficulty?
It will be 6. Five successes. Okay, yeah. Maybe a hint of something, but that human smells like a human.
Okay, I'm gonna send to whisper. Smells human. Weird, but definitely human. What is he doing here?
Yeah, you always thinking that we need to. Don't know if he's heading our direction, so we need to head him off a little bit.
He's taken a second to pause and see, and like he seems very slightly uncertain, like he doesn't want to.
Don't want him to come here.
Yeah.
You want me to try to scare him off or something? Or north? Or Prissy?
Not yet. See which way he heads. Percy, we may need to head out.
About the egg and everything.
We need to, if he heads this way, we need to get him directed elsewhere. So, if you all guard the egg, I will direct.
Okay.
So just wait and see what he does now a little bit.
Okay.
So after I stop and check my surroundings, I want to see if I can see anyone because I've just passed some sort of boundary.
Question.
And I can just.
For North, do you make any? Is there any like change from when you feel that ripple of someone walking past the territory? Because you can see him, and you can see him like step into it as well.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes, I think I like become a little more upright, a little more alert, and start like probably barking a little.
Okay. In that case, yeah, Typhon, you can see the wolf up there, and it starts like low barks, kind of like possibly threatening or maybe alerting like friends nearby, possibly.
Okay. It's pretty far off, so I don't think I'm scared. But I'm gonna see if he's calling more wolves to come and eat me.
Sure. Yeah, you're about 200 meters out from the like rock outcropping.
Actually, I'm gonna look at the wolf and I'm gonna take one step forward.
Okay.
Bark.
Yeah, bark.
and then one back.
Okay.
Nothing. Bark.
And I'm gonna carry on walking towards the cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do that thing you do on the tube where I know there's someone there, but I'm very obviously not looking at it.
Yeah, I think if he's carrying on towards us, you're always gonna have to head out and tell this guy to TFO, basically.
Persephone, are you following with?
No, I'm staying in the cave.
Staying
in the cave, like also as a human right now.
Okay.
Just trying to like stay in a corner that I won't be as visible with like a knife or something.
The closer and like you'll kind of know, etc. But the closer you are to the egg, the more of a drain it is on you.
I'm trying to stay in the main part of the cave.
It's not bad. Oh, you're not in the cave. You're
No.
You're not
I'm-
in the. Okay, then it's not really too noticeable at all.
Okay.
All right. Typhon. A human steps out of the cave, out of the shade into the light.
I wave.
Ulysses does not wave, but is striding towards you, kind of.
Okay.
When you say striding, you mean full on striding.
Like, right, we have business to talk.
Yeah,
I'm
you're in
gonna
trouble.
stop.
Yeah.
Wait.
Whisper, are you staying in essentially cover? Is Tess frozen? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay in cover. I'm just gonna wait for Yuli to like tell me if she wants me to do anything. I'm
Okay.
just gonna try to stay close and stay hidden,
Mm.
so I'm like back up. I can come behind him if needed, right? I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah, I think that Yuli would sort of say to get in position in case we need to take him out
Yeah, you
from like
you,
this side.
you probably just get the image of like a question mark in your head from Whisper, like, "Huh?" And then it's
You
like,
get a scene from Jurassic Park with the raptors.
and North, are you sticking up there on your Lion King outcropping?
Yes.
Okay.
Bark.
Oh, North doesn't hear everybody.
If he comes down, or like if you get close to him, you can link up him to the call as well if you like. But yeah, it's
Join the Zoom call.
if he's gonna stay up there,
I
then
sent
for
you
now,
an
North, you're
invite.
muted.
staying true to form.
Accurate.
I'm doing that thing where I've acknowledged someone, they've sort of acknowledged me, but they're still far away, and we just have to like be awkward and wait until we get close enough to
Yeah.
actually talk.
Eventually, I'm gonna guess that you stop with a fair distance between you, so you can still talk,
Mhm.
but there's no like danger distance, you know, like too close up. Where Ulysses kind of stops. There you go.
Hey,
Hello.
I'm tight. Sorry, it's really cold. Hi, you live here? And I point towards the cave.
Hmm.
What's it to you?
I, trying to find who lives here.
And why is that?
I'm looking for something. And I
Who's,
was
like,
told it
mega
might be
suspicious.
here. I'm Typhon, by the way. Hi.
Hello.
No name? Okay. Right. Sure. Is that your dog? Point to north.
Yes.
Is he friendly?
No.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
What are you
Whatever he's
looking
looking for, he's
for?
not gonna find it here.
Get like acknowledgement to Percy.
Do I see your face going?
Yeah, I know.
There's maybe a little eyelid flutter, but not much.
What is it you're looking for?
It's not quite sure. It's an artifact. I might be your friend Barn. I spoke to big guy. He said I might find it here. Or you. He said there were more of you.
I have friends. Yes.
Okay. Like dog or people.
Yes.
Just a subconscious thing for Typhon. Like, you would know yourself that they are werewolves at this point. Also,
They don't need to know what I know.
Yeah. Yuli's like pissed off, but I'm not supposed to keep his
Oh.
mouth shut.
Yeah. Also, just a sidebar again for you, Typhon. It's like a small reminiscent flash, but like this person in front of you reminds you of like like you get a flash of memory from, you know, a while back, like when you were down in the jungle, there was a group of like aggressive ladies who were very, you know, known for being warlike and etc. You're getting like that kind of vibe from Ulysses right now, although you don't
Like
know the
before
name.
I got to Panama.
Oh yeah. This flash is like it's pretty damn old.
Right.
But it's just nostalgic for you.
Got you. Look, it's really cold. Can I warm by your fire?
I don't know you, stranger.
Typhon.
Ulysses.
Hi. Okay. Getting somewhere. Right. Hi. Hi, Ulysses. Hi. Are you in charge? You look in charge. That's a yes. Okay. There was a blizzard. Look, I've been looking for this artifact for I don't know, a long time. Come a long way. Can I just warm up? I'm so cold.
So, out of character, is there like other caves nearby that I can make him go away to, or like walk him to?
I mean, possibly, but they're just bear caves with, well, not bears, but you know,
Bear caves?
they're
Oh
just-
no!
They're just
Bear cave.
they're caves
Yeah.
with nothing in them. And they're, you know, like, you know of a few, like, you know, a day or so that way, or
I
2
just
days
really
that way.
don't
or...
want him, especially like the artifact. Ban didn't see that. He's not supposed to know.
Well, So, just a little bit for you, if you're not sure, as a player, like, he's cold and he wants to get by the fire, obviously, but you don't have to immediately be like yes or no. You can be like, you know, you can convene with the group and decide.
Yeah. It was just because I was gonna direct, but I'll
Yeah.
direct. Obviously, I'm relaying all this to everyone. That
Except for North, yeah.
apart from North, because he's barking.
I could just like imagine him just continually barking in the background.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Bark,
big
bark,
dog.
bark, 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 bark.
Are you
Doing
some
here?
sort of Indiana Jones character?
Yeah. Kinda.
Stealing artifacts from around the world and selling them?
Okay,
For
we'll
profit.
just talk here. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Also, Typhon, that's quite offensive. The idea of you stealing something.
Mm-hmm. But she doesn't know.
No, I'm just giving you that as like an internal thing.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll do it. I'm like shivering.
Yeah.
Yossi
not
says,
in
like,
fairness.
no sympathy.
Okay, there's this artifact that my people used to have. Maybe it's a bit weird. I have. Okay, this is gonna sound. I have like a tribe. It's kind of like a family. Oh, it's like a pack of dogs.
Like
What's
dogs.
it called?
Do I hear that behind me?
You don't know.
She's
It's
she's
on.
wolfy, so it's
This is going to Ulysses too.
Because if you want to see a grown man shit his pants,
a tribe. What's the name? If you have one.
is that the one beginning with M? She'd be
Macaulay.
Macaulay. Yeah. We are the Macaulay.
Yui doesn't know anything though, does she? So. And your family is like dogs?
No, we've kind of. Okay, well, they're not really a tribe anymore. We've kind of fallen apart over a long time, before I was, maybe. We used to have a village town almost. And it was this artifact which brought us together. Okay, this is good. These are like myths. Okay, I have notes in somewhere. From what I know, there was this artifact that my people kind of worshipped. Not like a god, not like a religion thing, but it was important to us. That was our heritage, our power. Anyway, it's been gone for hundreds of years, more probably. I've been chasing it. I've come from Nicaragua. I came up through the Panama Canal. Don't go there. I'm basically chasing stories. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't think it was real until I met someone who said that it actually exists. And he knows you. Barn?
When did you meet Barn?
A couple of days ago, was it, Sheepy?
Probably like a week ago.
About a week ago.
I'm relaying it to the to Whisper
I'm
and
like
Percy,
mentally growling at Barn and the situation. Like
Percy feels like shit.
but it's also
Percy feels like shit.
this lines up with us a little bit. Like, we don't have a tribe anymore. We don't have our power anymore.
Yeah.
And
we don't know anything about him, though.
should we sit and talk if we guard, subtly the
Doesn't have anything good, then we could just send him on his way or
What
something.
if there are others? Like, what if he's just a distraction? If we sit with him out here, we'll leave no one to guard home.
I'll still be guarding it.
we have Percy and North. What I was thinking is bringing him a bit closer to the cave and letting it, like, little extension of kindness of a fire outside, maybe.
Yeah, you can organise that.
Whatever you think is best, Julie.
Percy?
Have we like hung like a tarp or something over the wall to the entrance of the
You have a covering which you can put up there.
Okay.
Just almost like a tarp which you can just put down.
Yeah, I want to make it kind of seem like not like just part of the wall, like it's just something that's draped. So I'm going to.
You can even like put a few bits and pieces, like little stool or little mini table type thing in front of it. And, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll just be like, just give me a second to put things away and set it up, and yeah, bring him in.
You okay? You kind of spaced out a second there.
I was considering Barn. You met him recently?
Yeah, about a week ago.
About a week ago.
Whisper's just gonna send to Yuli and proceed. Should I stay wolf and stay hidden, just in case?
Check the perimeter, perhaps?
Yeah.
You'll see like a slight nod from Yuli. Mr. Typhon. Mr. Typhon, well,
Just Typhon.
strange name. But I suppose if you know Barn, you may have something to discuss with us. You're here, and he gave you directions.
Kinda. He mostly pointed.
And how do you know Barn? How well?
Ah,
Evening by a fire, having a meal, basically, was, you know.
couple of hours. I don't know him. I know him, but I don't know him.
Interesting that he would point you our direction.
Told him my story. Very convincing.
Hmm.
I don't think
Well,
you
Ty-
understand. I've been searching my life. My entire life. I've known about this.
Perhaps we can have a sit. I have been in this area for a while, and I might be able to point you in a further direction.
Oh. Can there be a fire?
Yuli's just gonna turn around and start walking back to
Yes.
towards the cave. Hurry up.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
It's not good for us.
Incidentally, I won't really require Whisper to like roll for this, so I can give you this now. Like, as she's running the perimeter and etc., you don't see any signs of anyone else or tracks or anything along, aside from like the regular animal stuff, you know, hairs and etc.
As I'm walking up, I'll sort of give North a look of I don't know. I kind of want to have the outside still watched, but he should be able to hear it if he wants.
Yeah. It's a kind of look of like, what do you want to do? As she's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
like,
going.
do you want to be a threat here? Because that's fine. We'll do good cop, bad cop with a wolf.
I'll do bad cop. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you
So I'm
wanna,
supposed to follow you in.
Sunshine.
so you wanna track in with Ulysses then?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll follow in behind Typhon, just every now and again. Just.
Okay. Typhon, the wolf, follows you in, and there's like let's.
Is there a fire?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a fire.
I'm just going up to the fire. Ah.
So.
You don't get to relax.
I've never been so relaxed in my entire life.
This just reinforces Ulysses' thought that he is entitled and he's stealing things and he's just making himself at home in our cave.
I was gonna die.
Yeah, the heat from the fire, it's not massive, but it's enough, especially in this mostly enclosed area. It's enough to warm you. You start kind of like feeling that warmth. The sun today has helped, but you have not been having a fun time with the blizzard and with everything.
Ew. Thank you.
You're starting to feel more active, energetic, etc.
You would also see me sitting by the fire when you walk in.
Yeah.
Hi.
There's various bits and bobs around the cave. Mattress rolls and whatnot. It's a very lived-in cave, but also it's fairly Spartan at the same time. There's not much that isn't needed. There's a lot of like bone sculptures kind of hanging from the walls and stuff, but.
So you live here?
Is that what you want to ask?
Or
Really?
breaking the ice. Oh, it's so much nicer. Okay, well, you're as cold as this climate. Ugh,
Break the ice, you fall in.
right. Hi. No name.
Percy?
Okay. Percy. Hi. Typhon.
Typhon.
I'm just like sulking.
So tell us.
You sulking into a turtle bowl.
No, I'm just sulking. I'm just sulking
Like
by the
bubble-
fire because I feel guilty for being the person, kind of being like, oh yeah, Barn should be the person that we should hang out with, and blah blah blah, and getting all this info, and then we just have a person here that Barn literally told about where we are.
Yeah.
So
So
mad
I'm
at
feeling
Barn.
real guilty right now.
Can I sit?
I don't know.
And I'll
can
sort of-
you?
Like gesture at the fire, like. So the entrance would be side on, I guess. So if he looks at it, it's going to be really obvious.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of like an enclosed cave. Like fairly spacious and you know, like there's not cramped or anything.
yeah, it's just that if he looks at the back of the cave, then it's going to be like a whole
Yeah.
gesture. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a little bit
yeah,
more obvious.
totally,
He's like
totally.
scoping it out or something. And I'll
I-
sit like opposite him.
I
guess.
follow round and sit next to him and just stare.
Quieter now. Okay.
Can I link north in without getting too close, or? From just hang on. La da da.
You've
It just says they must be in line of sight.
okay, then yeah, you can catch his
It's-
eye and kind of link up.
Okay.
Especially seeing as it's already going, you know.
North's in the group chat.
Ba-dunk.
This is John. I just start like spamming emojis.
Yeah.
You get like North
Angry
is rather
emojis.
distracting.
Muted.
No, eat this guy.
By the way, Typhon, like you spent a fair number of however long like delving into caves, like even though you've been searching for like one thing, you come across loads of other artifacts and other things on your delving. Nothing like super exciting, but a little bit like Indiana Jones, just like, oh, this is this thing from like some of them you even recognize. You're like, oh, I remember this.
The Ark of the Covenant.
But, yeah, in terms of caves, this is a pretty nice one to, you know, if you're gonna live somewhere. It's quite a nice one.
As far as caves go,
Yeah.
this one's quite homey.
So
Nice cave. In some caves.
and how many relics have you been chasing, Typhon?
Well, I'm only chasing one. But I've seen a few. I have some. I'm gonna get my bag out. And I'm gonna get out like a couple of books, some handwritten sort of note stuff, and just like prop them up. And what was the last relic I found that I actually decided to keep, Sheepy?
It's like a carved golden like Aztec medallion type thing. It's got like rubies in the eyes and then an emerald in the mouth. Very ornate, and you've like added in like a necklace. So you can look. It's got like a little loop that you can hang on. But you don't wear it.
I pull it
And
out.
also, just FYI, you don't touch it because it's mostly gold.
Yeah. I grab it by the chain that I've put it on.
Yeah.
And this one, it's quite nice. It's a Muntumbi wrestler.
A little bit extra for my tastes.
Yeah, it's a bit gaudy, but quite beautiful. They guess you should protect their birthing rights or something. Not entirely sure. Nearly died getting this one. Spikes. You lift the thing. You
So
don't
quite
care.
like Indiana Jones then.
I don't have that kind of hat. Look, I just
Hear a wolfy laugh in your head.
Not you, Typhon.
We're not, we don't like. Just get back. We don't like him. Stop! Don't have those jokes.
Encourage him.
Don't encourage it.
Yes, this one's from the Aztecs. They're gone. Everything's gone.
Whilst that's very interesting,
Right.
what
Yes.
is
Listen.
the
Okay.
relic you are looking for? And I can point you
Well,
in a direction.
I start ruffling through my notes and I open a couple of books on certain pages. Okay, a lot of this is myth. Maybe myth. Conjecture, guessing. It's called the egg, but I don't think it is an egg. I think it just symbolizes birth or rebirth. Something like that. I assume it's a rock.
I have a very quick sidebar because I saw something but didn't hear it. North, are you like audibly growling louder when...
Yes.
Okay. In that case, you can take it as you will, but you can hear like an uptick in like the angry...
When I say egg.
Yeah.
I just like send to Yuli that I'm gonna get a little closer. I didn't see anything on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Just so that like, if we're needed inside to take him out, we'll be there.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, how does he like? Why would Barnes tell him this? How could he?
We're gonna kill him next time we see him. I swear to God. And to North, it's like learn some subtlety.
Yeah.
No
So
context, just learn
There's,
some
there's
subtlety.
probably like an awkward pause. Unless Typhon decides to keep talking over the angry wolf.
Oh, I'm gonna keep talking over the
Okay.
angry.
Carry on then.
Why are you looking for it?
It's... It was like the... Look, this is gonna sound weird. All I know is just myths and stories, but this was the centerpiece of my village. This is what brought the entire tribe together. And
What kind of tribe?
like a group of people, kind of like a family, like a wolf pack. And I gesture to North. He growls at me. I go pull my hand away.
Yep.
So glance at Percy side eyes like, like, well, but
What do you know about wolf packs?
Little bit. Seems to be that when in charge, the alpha is usually the strongest, and has usually gotten there through combat. And that's how they decide who the strongest is. Not much. I'm not so much of I know caves. I know ancient temples. I know a lot about vines, more than you'd think you'd know about. Quicksand too. Like, when does that come up? Quicksand exists.
Civilizations. Again, this is Yukon, but just for more info for you. You know about ancient civilizations, quite a lot about
I know how
Vikings.
ancient civilizations can fall apart when they don't have something to band together.
and do you think an egg rock that a village lost is in the north of Canada?
Okay, when I say lost, again, this is what the stories say. And I glance over at North. Now, bear in mind, this is a long time ago, and people were like,
Oh my god, get to the point. We have been here in this area for a very long time, and if you're gonna waste all of it, then honestly, we're just gonna toss you out back into the cold.
please don't do that.
Well,
Then
then
hurry
get
up.
to the point.
Okay, well, the chief of my tribe had a wager Bear in mind, the chief of my tribe was described as a giant crocodile, and he had a wager with a wolf to cross a river. The crocodile thought he could win because he was a crocodile and could swim, and then the wolf jumped on his back and then just jumped over to the other side. It's quite obvious, really. And the wager was the egg, the birthstone, and he lost it, and the wolf took it away, and slowly, over hundreds of years, my tribe started to fall apart. They lost all their power, and they've been scattered across South America, upwards.
So if
That's
you
my
were to
tribe.
find this
Barns.
egg,
Pardon?
if you were to find this egg somewhere,
I were to find the egg. Here, you mean?
what would you do with it?
What would I want to do with it, or what would I do with it?
Both.
Different questions.
What would you want to do with it first?
I want to take it back.
And what would you do with it, really?
Well, if somebody had it and didn't want to trade or something, then maybe I could set up a way, like a pilgrimage, so my tribe could see it, and maybe we could bond again. Maybe we can find our power, our family.
Can I like roll see if I believe him? Really?
Sure.
He's not acting very like he lies, but it's a little bit too close to us.
Perception. Empathy.
Perception, empathy. Okie dokie. Where'd my rolls go? Perception. That's wits. Oh, well. Great.
Yeah. Seems to be. Like, you don't know whether the story's true, but what he's saying he believes, like, with all his heart.
This is a difficult one. It's ours to guard. I'm not going to give it away.
Question: is the worry for Ulysses that there are a lot of not worry, maybe the conflict here is that there's a lot of similarities?
Well, there's a lot we don't know.
True, yeah.
So there's a thought process here of we are guarding something.
Yeah.
There's been a great evil that our entire tribe, apart from us, gave their lives to defeat, and yet we're still here guarding something. So is that an evil? Should, like, although he has similarities and they've lost their power, they've lost their spirit guide, I guess. And that is, you know, something we're going through now that we know. But like, if it's evil, he can't have it, and it's ours. It's our purpose.
Why
Staying
should
here.
we trust him? We don't
Yeah.
know. Like, we don't know if anything he said is true. We also don't know if anything Barnes said is true, since he sent this dude here.
Yeah.
You also don't know whether it's not true. Just for perspective there.
And it's like, this dude, who cares? And, you know, not to be totally mean, but it's ours. It's our legacy. It's our purpose. It's
You know what I'm talking about, don't
Cooper
you?
is very distrusting of everything, especially since Barnes betrayed us by telling this person.
Persephone. Roll me an intelligence and law, please. The the way your duty was described to you, the pack's duty was guardians, but it's a bit more open-ended than that. Guardians is how it's kind of been described, but there are other times when it's like described differently as it's been passed down. So sometimes it's like wardens, or like I want to say babysitters, but that's a bit too modern a word. Protectors, or like
Keepers.
Keepers, yeah, like very, very, like all of the words along those lines. It's been like changed as time has gone. So when you are inducted, it's like, so we're guardians, probably.
Right.
So it could be like prison wardens, like you're keeping something imprisoned, or it could be like babysitters, like you're looking after something. You know, like all of these kind of possible meanings. Could be protect, could be ward.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Okay.
You can relay this, Brainleys.
I will relay it in like kind of vague terms as I'm kind of thinking about it.
Yeah. So while you're talking, you just have this like vague thought process of Persephone, like trying to figure out exactly what this means and what the possibilities are, and so on and so forth.
Why, if this egg rock is so important to your tribe, was it wagered with a wolf?
All I have is the myth. Apparently the chief was a drunk and liked gambling.
Typhon, that particular myth that you remember, goes back to like possibly ancient Egypt. So a good few thousand years.
Maybe around the time of the pharaohs.
Yeah.
That doesn't
You know what I'm
answer my-
talking about, don't you? Please. I've been looking for this all my life. Not just my life.
Why should we care? Who are you, this random dude? Who is this random guy? Why should we trust him? I just like send this to you, Lee.
This is getting like a lot. It's a little.
It's alright, you can take a moment. If you
If
want to have a quick like brain chat or anything as well.
he's getting a little aggressive about it, and I don't want to leave him too long to go aggressive. Typhon, I don't know this story or about it, so no. Oh.
I'm gonna make a quick flash to the rest of the group saying I'm gonna tell him.
What if he steals it?
And I'm
What?
because the pilgrimage idea.
Hmm.
When he said pilgrimage, I said in Percy's head, she's like, well, we're guarding it. But I can't tell him, like, we have to figure out a little bit more about who he is first and his motivations. That's really, like, I'm just on the cusp there.
Yeah.
I don't
Typhon.
trust him.
So you have a couple of probably warnings, like, or misgivings as you start.
I'll hear like careful, full.
Mm.
Don't give it away too much.
You said there was a crocodile who gave it away?
Yeah, that was that was my tribe's power.
Was what? Transforming into crocodiles or something?
Okay, yeah. They're old myths, like I said, thousands of years old.
No, it's fine. I've heard crazier.
So have I, unfortunately.
So, do you believe it?
Believe what the chief was a crocodile.
Yeah.
Myths and stories usually come from some.
Do you believe it or not?
What, that he was an actual crocodile?
Yeah.
What? It's probably more like he was old, had scaly skin. They called him the crocodile. And the wolf that took the egg was probably dude with a lot of hair.
And you're sure you were part of this tribe then?
Yeah,
How do you know?
I've been taught it.
By who?
My ancestors. Knowledge handed down.
Mm-hmm.
These books.
So all of your ancestors were crocodile people?
Roll, Stephanie specifically, roll me a perception and empathy, please.
GP, does Macaulay mean anything? I should have googled that.
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure.
Okay.
3 successes.
So, I can give you this. It doesn't seem like he's being dishonest, but it seems like he's holding something back. You know, like guarding a secret type, holding something back. Maybe something to protect himself, or or that he doesn't want to divulge.
I'm gonna then make the mental note to the rest of the pack that I'm gonna change tactics.
Okay.
Are you hungry?
Yeah. Not much to eat around here. I have rations, but they suck.
You ever eaten bison jerky before?
Yes, actually. In Mexico.
Well, we make our own. And then I'll go and get
Side
some.
note, the Coca-Cola from Mexico. Well,
Ugh, I haven't had Coca-Cola in so long.
oh,
What's a Coca-Cola?
do I have any Coca-Cola on me, sheepdog?
Yeah, you probably,
I'm gonna rustle round, and it's one of them smallish glass bottles.
Oh, no kidding. Well, and I'll trade over some jerky, and I'm gonna save this. No,
I'll eat the jerky.
for a rainy day.
Is it good jerky? Is it proper bison jerky?
yeah, I mean, you know, it's been...
Is it organic, sheepdog?
It is. Strangely enough, that
Free
it hasn't
range.
been processed that much. And Persephone, are you drinking the Coke?
No, I'm gonna put it by my like bedroll, so just keep it beside me because that's valuable. Like we haven't had something like that in a long time. And
Are you just gonna? You're not gonna drink that?
I was gonna save it for a rough day, you know, like.
Wait.
Sometime.
Okay, this isn't quite as good. It's a Coke Zero, can of Coke Zero. I only had the one Coke.
I'll
There's no
get a
sugar
couple,
in this one.
I'll get a couple cups and stuff, and I'll
Fake
just kind of like split the thing and just kind of toast or cheers.
The caffeine helps. Cold.
bet.
By the way, Persephone, you are feeling a little bit lethargic. Just like
The Coke Zero, man, don't do it.
just the same type of thing as when you sit too long in front of the other part of the cave. It's not as strong and it's not as insistent, but it's just a vague kind of like a lake throb type thing.
I'm gonna get up and walk away from Typhon.
Okay.
Like, just kind of
Like put your bottle of Coke down near your roll or something.
yeah, like I'll pour the Coke Zero or whatever so that we can sip on that, but I'll put the other one down, and I'm just gonna stand like away from him a little bit because I want to see if it's him.
Doesn't seem to change.
All
But
right.
the cave's not massive, so.
Look, I know you know something.
But you know something too
I know a lot of things.
that you're not telling us.
Right. Well, yes. I didn't think we had time to go through my entire life story. Very long.
As relevant to this relic you're looking for, if you want help from people, then
Okay,
why
fine.
should they
Yes,
trust you?
I believe he was a crocodile. Okay. Look, it's weird, and I can't tell you why I believe it, but
Why not?
you know when you just know something?
Why can't you tell us that you believe it, or how?
Because
you
it's
believe
weird, right? Yeah, my
Talking to a bunch of
Great-grandfather was
werewolves.
a-
I mean, what the fuck?
We live in a cave in the north of Canada. Weirdest
Just
relative.
for the sake of keeping everything in order, Whisper, you're still wolf form and you're saying that in brain, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
cool.
I would definitely act different. I know, like I trust Yuli to relay my
Yeah, it's
paranoid
like,
frustrations.
Yeah,
in a
that was
more-
the weirdest relative. Like,
Yeah.
we'll just filter that and tweak it slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
Yeah.
I just had a fucking realization. That if Typhon hasn't realized this by now, I probably would have kind of low-key started to panic. But there's 4 bedrolls, there's 2 of us, and there were 2 wolves outside.
There's actually 5 bedrolls.
Because of our elder who went to go find.
There's 5 bedrolls.
Eclipse.
Yes, sorry, Eclipse.
And I'd
Would
said
we
that
not
we
have put
had
that away by now. Like,
friends.
I will say, since I've been sitting there around the cave, I haven't once looked into the cave or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just said the we live in a cave in the north of Canada. Weirdest relative.
Yes.
Look, I've heard some crazy shit.
are you a crocodile?
Much. What? You?
Are you a crocodile?
No. I'm a
Is he
man.
fucking lying?
Perception, empathy, please. And in this instance, Typhon.
Sheepy, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I might want to re-roll some of those, but I got a 1 success.
What you want to roll for me?
Please roll me a manipulation expression. So,
Wow, the sheet does not like dark mode, does it?
I do, I think, want to re-roll some, so
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
So
And I think I rolled, what, 3d10?
I'll set this one up for you.
I think Yuli's gonna tweak what we how the question was phrased.
Okay, so that's 2 successes. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's still 1 because you
It's
got a
still
1 as
1.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look, Peachy, in your just down below your abilities, and you have dice pools.
Sorry, this sheet's really hard to see in
Yeah.
dark mode. Abilities.
So below your abilities is dice pools, and there's like drop down boxes and stuff.
All right. Yeah.
If you click roll next to lies, that'll roll
Lies.
for you.
Les.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
Yuli was gonna say.
Uh huh.
Ouch.
That's wow.
You can
No, what? No.
you can
That's crazy.
You can
That's crazy
reroll.
talk.
You can reroll 3 with a willpower if you like.
I still would probably beat him.
Possibly, but
No, no.
Unless he gets like a 10 or something.
So yeah, he's
These
a
these
crocodile.
arcade people and weird is relative, right?
He's just lying like so much.
Yeah, he's like, what? No, I'm not a crocodile. And all you
That would be crazy. What?
all you hear is, yeah, I'm a crocodile. What?
I think he do protest too much, Percy.
Show
What
us.
kind of question is that? That's a weird question.
Show us.
We'll show you what?
I am going to transform into a direwolf.
Oh, okay.
Oh
You
shit.
will need to roll for this one.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
I think your voice is still pitched down there too, Josh.
I'm going to pitch it down again when I transform.
No.
So the difficulty, apologies, is
Oh well, I guess we're killing this dude if he's not a crocodile, then, huh?
difficulty 7.
Mm-hmm. Hang on. And that is stamina plus primal urge.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're rangers.
Typhon, you hear like a. It's not as like when you shift from wolf to human, or etc. Like it's a very marked change. It's not as much going from wolf to direwolf, but there are still audible noises. And Typhon, you feel the shift behind you as well as North shifts from a regular-sized wolf and then grows, and he's a lot more like feral and almost prehistoric.
Yuli's just gonna not react. Just be like,
Yeah, and you hear a growl as well.
I'm also getting closer and like I'm like growling in my mind because my instinct is to stay hidden, like IRL kind of. But in my head, I'm with North 100%. I'm super paranoid,
Yeah.
super uncomfortable. I'm just like, North, Yuli,
Yuli's like,
whatever you want to
"Come
do, I'm there.
just like aggressive. Like let's show off power here, guys. So if you want to come in and
As
block
I
the door, I
transform,
guess.
I'm just like,
Yep. So the mood has changed, Typhon, just for the record.
I knew it. I knew it. Of course, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Crocodile.
Wolf. Right. So, not myths. And you all.
It's a very personal question.
You just asked me if I was a crocodile. It's the same question.
Well, you lied to my face.
Because that's not a question.
You want to retry that answer then?
Yes. I can do that. But
Would
crocodile.
We're all like, holy shit, how many animals are there in the world? Like, that's what's going on in the thing. Like,
Yeah,
why is this happening?
in my head, I'm like trying to keep a really straight face, but in my head, I'm just like, holy fucking shit, what the fuck?
Why is everyone
there
turning up at our
werebison?
door?
what happens if we accidentally eat a werebison?
That's what I
Just
was
like-
last time. I was, oh god.
so
God.
Typhon,
Yes.
Peachy, would you like me to exposit the details of what you are, and then you can choose how much to tell and what to tell?
Yeah, go on. I think that'll be good for everyone watching as well.
Okay. You are a shapeshifter of the Macaulay, which means that you can shift into a crocodile. And the Macaulay are also like lizards and crocodiles and things of that ilk. So it's not just crocodiles, but originally
It's an amphibian. Come on. I have no idea if that's an amphibian or not.
I believe turtles and tortoises are both reptiles.
They're mammals.
Nope.
A fish.
Not that
They
either.
are reptiles.
Everything except birds are mammals. We know this. So they are descendants, supposedly, of prehistoric lizard kings who were, at one point, really early on, said to rule the world. But that was a long time ago, and they've fallen. They're pretty rare again at this point. They also, and we'll go into this because it's quite interesting. They have racial memories from their ancestors. So when you say that you've been searching for this for a long time, you're not sure how true that is. It's very possible you've been alive for 2,000, 3,000 years or longer. It's possible that you have been alive for like 30 years. You remember searching all the way back through history. You remember meeting Vikings. You know, you were there during the story that you told. But you're not sure if you were.
I don't think I'd say about, hey, I could be 2,000 years old. And I decided on Scene Kid.
Let's kill him.
But I will relay that. Most of that information.
Where reptiles, crocodiles, lizards, etc.
Turtles?
Lizards in general. Do I remember any turtles?
You never came across any, but that doesn't mean they don't
I don't
exist.
know of any, but maybe.
Bison?
They are, as we all know, lizards.
God, I want to slap you. Turtles. Lizards.
What's wrong with turtles? Did I miss
Reptile,
something?
not a
You're
So-
a crocodile person.
Yeah. You can see why I didn't know. Well, I knew it, but I didn't. You don't go around telling people that you're a crocodile. They try to burn you.
People you find
I
in
guess
a
some Nan
cave in the middle
flashbacks
of
for a
nowhere?
second.
Persephone, roll me a stamina and primal urge, please.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay.
I like mind send to Yuli. How does he know Barnes in the first place? And why would Barnes tell him?
Why did Barn deign to tell you about our living arrangements?
Don't really tell me about your living arrangements. He did tell me you're protecting an artifact. Maybe the one I'm looking for.
Why would he tell him that?
Seems you got on with Barn very quickly.
Much as you can.
Also, please carry on for a moment. Cheapy needs to pee.
I just don't understand. Like,
Why,
He's
yeah,
right, isn't he?
whether that has anything to do with you is something else entirely.
Kind of does, though.
Not really.
It's my tribe's artifact. That's why we're not here anymore. That's why for thousands of years we've been scattered. And
why
there's less
would
of us.
Barn care about that? He never mentioned this tribe. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, maybe I'm being paranoid, but it doesn't make any sense.
I think Barn knows of my tribe.
Whisper's still
Other than
a
what
wolf,
I
by the
told him.
way.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm sorry. This is
Oh,
all
sorry,
to
my
Yuli.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like, how are we filtering this?
My family is becoming extinct.
Ours,
Ours is extinct.
basically, except for us.
Not that we don't empathize, but
Your tribe. Is this it? 3 of you?
more than that. Not much more than that, admittedly.
Then your tribe is the same tribe that took the egg. Then.
We
Won
didn't
the
say
egg.
that.
And you're all that's left.
As I said, no.
How many?
Business.
You're always like, oh no, he's trying to find out our number so he can take over.
Sorry.
Did Barn tell me how many people were here, by the way, Sheepy?
Yeah. Said 4.
It seems like Typhon is getting a little bit more aggressive now, and we ain't happy about it.
Does he?
It's gonna have to die if it's not careful.
Okay.
Because it's like, oh, how many of you are there? Because you have our egg, and we're like, yeah, shit. So also he knows that most of our tribe is gone.
You just told me that.
Yeah.
I'm just updating
Look.
JP so he can like.
We're the same. Our tribes are dying out.
Tribes are different.
True.
We made a sacrifice.
do you mean? What sacrifice?
Well, according to our myths and legends, there was a great evil, and our tribe sacrificed themselves and their powers and everything else to stop it.
What was the evil?
I wish I knew. We weren't there.
Do you have books?
Not relating to that. It was passed down by word of mouth.
Just like the artifact was.
Possibly. But if we
No.
knew where this egg were,
Mm-hmm. Do you?
if
Persephone, as you say if, you suddenly, well, everyone else sees Persephone almost like a doll with its strings cut just pass out, and her head
oh,
smacks against the stone.
Oh.
Oh,
And
no.
you black out.
We're hyper defensive now. She's not
I
like
start growling for
gone.
real and get closer.
it
I'm gonna
was the
put-
Coke! It was the Coke!
yeah.
I'm gonna put a big paw on Typhon's
also drank
chest
the
and just
Coke.
push him to the floor.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa,
Are you resisting Typhon? Okay. So yeah,
That's
in that
cute.
case,
There's 4 of them.
yeah.
Dash to Percy and like try and.
Does
He's
that happen
alive.
often?
Clearly not, or we wouldn't. Shh.
You're very heavy.
So Percy is still alive, yes, and breathing, and like maybe asleep or just unconscious, fainted, possibly.
I'm like hiding at the entrance, like in the snow, but I'm like super growling in Yuli's mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna move Percy to her bedroll, I guess.
Right.
I don't know why this has happened. Oh no.
So
You don't have to pin me down. I'm not gonna move.
This has not happened
I don't let you
before.
go.
Typhon.
So as this is as you are like, you know, wolf pinned on your chest, Ulysses goes over to Persephone, picks up Persephone, takes her to her bedroll.
Not happened before you arrived.
Okay.
After she drank what you gave her.
I take a sip from it. It's just Coke Zero. Just means no sugar. It's not great.
Instead, Persephone did share it out with you all.
I know, but Yuli would not have drunk it.
Okay.
Like, I'm drinking stranger.
Been drinking it too.
Coke.
I haven't done anything. Test it. Drink it.
Test it with what? We're in a cave.
North laps some up.
Oh my god.
No.
It's good. It's fine. It's just there's no
Don't
sugar.
trust him.
Yeah, it's kind of processed and.
You always like, I'm having to deal with
Poison.
this right now. There's too much happening. Just having this is not okay.
I'm just like, I'm staying, literally Whisper's like staying hidden in the snow, like close enough to pounce through the entrance. And she's just like growling in Yuli's mind. She's like, "Arr," but only in her head.
It's yeah. I don't know if Yuli would click that it's tied to the egg because she was about to chat about it. Sorry, I'm
Look,
being.
I have
horrible.
no idea why she passed out. I was in the middle of a conversation with her. The only person who is actually talking to me. Why would I do anything to her?
Just not giving answers.
I'm assuming this is said like over your shoulder as you're like,
Yeah,
in,
like
in the
she's
corner,
all
kind
tucked
of,
up, like she's
kind of
okay.
like trying to figure out what's wrong with her, I guess.
Yeah. Do I need to? Do I need to roll anything or like worry about it? Or she's just okay. She's just.
She
having
just
it.
passed out. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
that's
mean-
not.
What I can say, which will come to your head, is the turtle water and feeling lethargic when she's close to the stone. Like you all have felt that before, but you don't spend that much time there, and it seems to have been a progressive thing that's gotten worse for Persephone.
Yeah, I feel like I need to get her away from the cave a little bit.
Okay.
To see if that revives her a bit. So,
Still pinned under a massive wall.
yes,
Good.
I'm well aware.
Not
Whisper?
comfortable.
We
Just
don't
tell me and I'll
care.
bite his head off.
Just
Yeah.
I
Let North eat him.
spin around like so. I'm dealing with one issue right now. I will deal with you in a moment.
Just let North eat him.
Our dear North is not a patient wolf. Okay?
Hi, North.
So
You're North. Okay.
I don't think that was
Vote
out.
to let North eat him.
I don't think
She
that was
said
out
that to me,
loud,
didn't
by the
she?
way.
Can Ulysses just say that? North isn't a patient
yeah.
wolf.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then, yeah.
she's
Yeah.
like, nothing's under control. So I would recommend, Typhon, shutting the hell up whilst I deal with this. Okay? Thank you. Whisper.
Might be
And
something in my bag that could help.
I'm gonna relay to Whisper to take Percy out of the cave to the edge of the sacred area, I guess.
Okay.
And see if like she has any change.
Do I need to change form to do that? Like, because I can't carry her in
You
wolf form,
can't carry
right?
her as a wolf, no.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna change to what's the strongest form? Krynos?
Krynos would be, but it's not very good at like manipulating objects and that type of thing. So Glabro
What
would
about-
probably be the.
Glabro?
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
kind of like mostly man, but also like hairy wolf, bigger, a bit stronger,
Yeah.
etc. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like super distrusting and paranoid, and I just want to seem scary. So I shift from wolf to that, and I walk in and I like stomp in and I go, and I just like North is still pinning him, right?
Would you like to use a rage to do that shift, or would you like to
I'll use a rage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take a rage off then.
Okay.
And yes, basically, considering the white pelt that Whisper has, kind of looks like the abominable snowman wanders in.
And there's number 4, I guess.
I just like, as I walk over to Yuli, I like, even though he's pinned under North, I get really close to his face and I go, "Roar!" And I just like breathe on him. And then I walk away and I pick up Percy and walk out with her, just like cradling her.
North, don't take this the wrong way, but you have a very definite musk.
Fair piss.
Well, it wouldn't be their piss anymore, let's be fair to North.
No, I know.
I just growl over my shoulder.
I'm still connected to Whisper, obviously. So
Also, you're not connected to Persephone anymore.
yeah, I assume that when she passed out, that
Whisper.
had gone.
When you pick Persephone up, she is cold. Like, her
I'm gonna
body is cold.
relay that to Yuli. I'm just like I'm super freaked out at this point because like Whisper's I mean they're all my family. She's my sister. So I'm just like I'm super pissed at this gator dude, and I just like really want North to bite his head off, and I'm saying that in my head, and I'm just like cradling Percy, and I'm just like, Julie, she's not okay. I'm just gonna, and I just like start running out to the edge of the land. Julie, she's not okay.
Yuli's like, right, we have to get control of the situation. Just gonna very calmly like sit down opposite him on the I'm on one side of the fire and he's like on the floor on the other side of the fire.
Manipulation expression, please.
Okay. Lying.
Should have offered.
I just saw that.
Should have offered Gatorade.
Yeah.
Want some
Did you just say
electrolytes?
gator guy? I was
Nicholas?
like, can we call him that all the time? I got
God,
3
that's-
successes. It's supposed to be on calm, but I'm not calm.
I read links in Clam, so.
Clams.
No, but you managed to give off a calm demeanor, like, you know, not necessarily that you've experienced this before, but just that you don't flap in a.
We're solving the issue.
Yep.
To whisper, it's if she's not.
Fix
you
her,
know,
fix her,
better
fix
there.
her, fix her.
Well, it'll be like, just get there. If it's a problem, then it's a problem then. But right now,
I'm like running. Like I have her cradled in my like glabro wolfy arms. I'm all like there's hair everywhere, and I'm just white.
Yeah.
With a green eye and a blue blue eye, and I'm just like running. I'm just like with her cradled in my arms.
North, I've been
It's,
around. Maybe I can help her.
how could you help?
Beat
I'm
his
just
head
gonna
off.
sniff you.
I have a first aid kit in my bag.
I don't trust him. I just send to Yuli.
Do you have magical smelling salts?
There's probably some in there, actually.
You got it.
I don't know what's in a first aid. I picked one up because I'm traveling in the north.
We have our own. Thank you very much.
Okay. I'll just wait here then.
Oh God. You kind of wants to go check out the egg, but not have him see the egg entrance.
I mean, North has him trapped, right?
Would you like some insight from me on this, like, perspective?
Yeah.
You've no idea what's happening.
Very helpful.
I mean, she's being tired, and she nearly fell when we were there in the egg room.
All I can say from a neutral perspective here is, like, a lot of things are probably going through your head. Partially the things that Persephone has done, and the fact that she randomly passed out when she's been complaining about being more lethargic, and especially in presence of the egg. The only person who knows anything about the egg, like Barn didn't know anything about it, is Typhon. So, at this point, if you want to present you with a fork in the road, it's either possibly let Persephone carry on with whatever's happening to her, or like risk it to save her if she is indeed in trouble. There's too many open things, but that's the best I can give you here.
If I like, do I get her to the edge of our like sacred territory?
Yeah.
So when we get there, does anything change? Okay, so I just kind of like settle, like I literally just like fall in the snow, like to my knees with her in my arms, and I go, ooh, and I just like send to you, like, there's no change. I really want North to bite his head off, but I have to save Percy.
Oh, this egg, Typhon, what exactly did it do in your stories? What was it? It was a source of power, yes, but what?
Well,
And I'm also gonna
North, please.
say to North, like, let him sit. But
Yeah.
I'm
he
gonna
can get up.
slowly release the pressure on his chest and then pad round slowly to behind him.
Okay.
gonna sit up. Okay, well, I don't know what it did, but since the egg's been gone, we've lost our power. But I can still change. So,
Well, it's
Yes.
to give you a little bit more context for your lore and knowledge of it.
I do know what the egg
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. It's like, yes, but also it's a symbol for your tribe.
Yeah.
Like power, sure, but also dangerous. It's a little bit of a double-edged sword.
It was revered. It like I said, we worshipped it.
Did it have any effect other than power, I suppose? On
Well, yeah, there's metaphorical power as well. It's what brought the tribe together. It's what we were all around. That was our sacred artifact.
right now, I don't need to know about feelings. I need to know whether or not it's going to make people pass out and die.
How long have
We
you had
help
it?
her. Just make him tell us.
Typhon,
Yes.
very quickly roll me intelligence and occult. If you want, I can set that up for you.
I can do it.
Giving up the pretense that we don't have the egg.
That's fair.
But she's not said it outright, so she's not broke the law.
Percy might not see it that way, but
Spoopy knows. So yeah, it's so one thing that you know about werewolves is that they're tied to the moon. You are not tied to the moon. You're tied to the sun. That is completely different energy. And it's very possible that because this is an artifact from your people, it could adversely affect children of Luna, basically.
Right. How long have you had the egg?
A while.
And has she been around it?
Yes, we all have, but perhaps not.
Okay,
to...
well, has she touched it?
No, why would we do not touch it?
Has she interacted with it at all?
You threw that turtle water at it. She's cold, Yuli. She's so cold.
Bring her in. You'll hear that in like person and voice because it's just like
Back?
blurred.
Okay.
Look, you're wolves, yeah?
Yes, obviously.
Power comes from the moon. That's the egg. That's the birth, the sun.
Okay.
That's the opposite.
Um.
And you've got to protect it? That sounds like a curse.
Well, can it adversely affect?
I've not seen it. Well, I have memories of it, I think.
I'm gonna drop a little bit more for you, Typhon. Share as you will. You can feel it.
Yeah, I think like at this point, Yuli was just gonna stand up and grab him and like drag him towards the freaking egg anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Typhon, you can feel the egg, and it's starting to.
It's doing something.
Yeah, you can feel the energy, and it's starting to build.
I think like Yuli grabbed his arm and starts dragging him towards the
Where does North go?
I will allow this to happen.
Yeah.
I think also she'll grab the freaking stupid turtle water en route.
Okay.
Like from a shelf as we go
The
past
shell.
like the
I'm
stupid
gonna-
turtle shell.
Run in with you with Percy and just like have her held in my arms, and I'm literally just like running in.
Yeah.
And I follow them, and I get to where the egg is, and I just like fall to my knees with her, and I look at him, and I growl, and I just say, "Help her, you!"
I'm just... I can see the egg now, right?
If
Yeah.
probably not yet, because you got to go through a few passages.
Then, okay.
So you're being dragged. So like as you're going, you hear over your shoulder, help him.
And I
you're-
can feel that she's taking me to the egg.
Yeah, yeah. As they like shift, you see like shifts away the top. You see like kind of interconnected passages, and you start going through them. They're not lit or anything. And you kind of go through and then get to a chamber which has like ruby colored crystal all kind of like in a spout, almost like it was water that got frozen, and then in there is like nestled this egg that's what you
Do
see.
I recognize that from any memories or stuff that the thing that's holding it?
Yeah, you think so. You remember, like a long time ago, maybe some kind of crystal, but it's kind of, you don't spend that much time concentrating on it because you see the egg and it's like completely surrounded in like an orange halo glow.
Does it look different to any other time for Yuli?
Looks the same to you.
It looked the same to me too.
Did you go with them? Because you
Oh,
were.
well, so I
you were-
follow them because I'm just carrying. I'm
Wait,
carrying
you're
Percy.
taking Percy in there as well. Okay.
Ooh.
In that case, it doesn't look any different to you.
Okay. I'm gonna run after them, and like on the outside of the chamber, I'm just gonna fall to my knees, and I'm still in this like glabro, like partial wolf form.
Yeah.
I'm more human than wolf, but I'm very wolfy. So I can carry her, and I'm just very like my emotions are so heightened, and I just go, "Help my sister, or we'll kill you."
Thousands of years searching. It's beautiful.
I don't care if you found it. Just help her. Or you'll
Egg.
never leave.
Hey, how do we resolve this?
Does it always look like that?
Like an egg? Yes.
I don't say anything. Okay. Get my bag. Can somebody get my bag?
I just send to North.
Yeah.
North sprints out and then sprints back with a bag in his mouth.
Okay.
Okay, lie her down by the egg.
Do that.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly approach the egg.
You feel like a pulse, like a heartbeat as you get closer. It's like you need to do it now, otherwise it's going to be too late.
I reach out for the egg. I grab
He's
the
like,
egg.
"Whoa." Oh,
It burns you slightly, like you can see like smoke coming off from his fingers as he grasps it, and it's like burning him.
I have one hand on her and I put one hand on him and I'm just like, whatever you need, just help her.
I eat the egg.
Okay. Your jaw
No.
dislocates and like drops open, and you stuff the egg into your mouth, and it just like goes down your neck and goes into your belly, and you feel the warmth of the sun, which you have been missing for possibly thousands of years, at least in your memory. And the ground starts to shake as he starts to shift and starts to move. And sorry, 1 second. As he starts to expand and like scales start to grow, and his like mouth elongates, and he's starting to shift.
Okay.
The entire room is shaking.
It's like whisper, get Percy out, and
It's just like an instant brain message of like, run!
get Percy out because Percy's still passed out.
Yeah.
And
incidentally, as this goes, he's going to fill the room. So
I just pick her up and jet, Yulia, I'm so sorry. And I just keep running with her.
Yeah, and there's not going to be any room for me to change it to Krynos either, right? Oh, we're just gonna have to leave it. Oh, it's ruined everything. Go, go.
Oh, I'm like running with Percy at full speed, everything I've got.
okay, out of the cave or
Yeah, just like as far as I can go.
Okay.
When we get to the main cave, I suppose, is it still shaking and? Yeah, well, we're gonna go outside then and change.
Outside. In that case, you will all see it when he breaks through the roof of the cave. And
He's a fucking worm.
And his form takes shape as his scales and his entire being, like his tail, like swishes, and he looks up and roars at the sun.
As I'm running with Percy, I just go, oh.
I'm gonna put it up on the stream for a moment because you guys need perspective on this. What you see, you will see momentarily on the stream. There is a wolf there for perspective.
Oh shit.
Orc.
That's a big dinosaur.
That's not a crocodile.
That is not a crocodile. So.
I start waving my tail around and just like smashing the stalactites.
You can feel the sun empowering you as well and getting you going. So.
After 10,000 years, I am free.
All right, Rita.
We're going to shift scenes momentarily.
No. Fucking Barn.
Don't blame Bon. It was not his fault.
Barn is not alive.
Not alive.
Bon got his ass kicked.
Oh no.
Yeah.
My paranoia was right.
Yeah, it was.
No.
You did it. Well done.
Fuck.
What's the perspective?
Persephone. You hear a small clink of water, and you open your eyes, semi-submerged in water, with mist all around you. It's almost an an effort to stay on top of the water. Like, the water's kind of all along you and like halfway up. So you're still above water, but at this point you can feel there's like a push to stay, like something's trying to drag you down, and you're mentally keeping yourself above water.
Hello? I think if you wanted to come back, now would be the time. Fuck. I am... Can I look around?
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of almost underwater, but if you want to like push yourself back up,
Yeah.
it just takes a bit more effort and it's a bit draining. But
Yeah.
If you want to like stand up and everything, you can.
I can't stand on top of the water, right?
No.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Takes a bit of effort, but it drains you slightly, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up on top of the water. The first dream I had, it was in snow. Right?
Yeah.
Like, or on a water's edge?
Yeah, the snow was like water, yeah.
Yeah.
There's mist all around you again.
I don't know if this is something I can do, but it's a dream, so I'm gonna try anything. I'm gonna try to will the water to freeze.
Okay. Nothing happens, but while you're trying, in front of you, there's a shadow.
Oh. And I'm gonna start trying to go over to it.
As you walk through the mist, the shadow's always on the mist in front of you as you keep going. But it turns around and starts walking in the direction you're chasing.
I will run faster.
Okay.
I want to catch it.
Please roll me a... I'll look here. Intelligence. Athletics, please.
Three successes.
Okay. After a little while, it's a bit like the it's a little bit like the water, like keeping yourself afloat. You finally manage to find like a way to push through the mist, and when you do, you find yourself walking out and like breaking out of the mist into a completely open area, which is just like surrounded by the mist, and in the center, just by itself, is the strange spurt of red crystal. And as you stand there... Oh, and also, sorry, I said red crystal. It's the crystal that is red. The crystal at the time is just clear. Like when you see it here.
Oh, okay.
And you see shadows walking up, like coming out of the mist and walking up. They're not solid shapes. They're what look like shadows.
Yeah.
And they kneel down by the crystal and put their hands on it. and then fall over. And the crystal turns red. And then you see a stone egg appear in the middle of the spurt.
Fuck. That's our tribe. Shit. Okay.
And then the mist like closes back in, and you're back to
I understand what you were saying now. Turtle Man.
nothing's happening, and won't for a little while. So I'm assuming you're going to consider this for a bit.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna... I'm probably just gonna cry, honestly.
Yeah. Please roll me an occult... sorry, not occult. Intelligence, lore, and occult, and rituals, as you consider this from different perspectives.
Occult rituals?
Sorry, intelligence rituals, intelligence,
intelligence.
occult, intelligence.
Right.
Three rolls for you.
Okay, intelligence, occult, and then intelligence, ritual.
And intelligence lore as well, because some of it is in your history, and that's where most of your history is rooted.
I'm just gonna name these.
Okay.
I'll keep it pretty simple. Law. Roll, please. Occult. And ritual. 2, 3, 3.
Nice rolls.
Yeah.
So, at some point, and there's a certain aspect of you being here that feels kind of timeless, like dreams can be. But you come to a realization, kind of like a snap. It's if what Barn is telling you was the truth, then very likely if what Barn was telling you is the truth, then very likely whatever remnant of your totem, of your spirit that's left, reached out to not necessarily help you, but to form some connection. Which is the water. So very likely at some point your tribe decided that dealing with this, keeping this egg looked after and guarded and whatever else they were doing with it, was worth the dampening of all their senses when it comes to spirits. And the more...
Well, shit. Okay.
The more you drank the water, the more connected you became to that past, like what you once had as a pack.
Did it weaken the egg then?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you're still really not sure exactly what the egg is. From that scene you saw, and from what you can tell, the crystals were used to seal something, and it used the blood of other tribe pack members, probably pack members, because from the description of what you know, of what Barn told you, this isn't the same sacrifice. This is a different one.
Yeah. Okay. So the egg was there, just TLDR then. The egg was there. We got this egg. We have to protect this egg. The pack generally dampens all their senses and their connection, whatever, to the spirits, so that the egg can be held properly, and then the crystals around the base are almost like a protective thing, like almost like a ward in a way that
more of a tool to seal. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So long as that crystal thing is intact, it's still technically kind of sealed, right?
From what you could see from the visual of the ritual, it seems like the sacrifice is made, something is sealed, and then it is there. If it is then released,
Then we need to reseal it. Okay. Yep. Okay.
so my question is, we have a little bit more time to the end of the show, like 15 minutes, but it could go on a little bit longer. Do people have the time to keep going for a bit, or would we like to...
Lego.
I need to pee, but other than that, whatever you want.
If you need to pee, go pee.
No break. You just have to go.
Did you set yourself up for that joke?
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
So, how are we feeling?
Like there might be a TPK coming. A voluntary one. Shit. Okay. Considering a lot of things. Poor Barn.
Incidentally, Typhon is a fucking beast. Like, he is exceedingly strong, even in human form. He beat Barn without having to turn to like shift in Barn's war form.
So North holding him down then.
Was doing nothing.
Wow.
I'm so...
Ugh, I hate it when Peachy plays like evil characters. He did it fucking before when we were on a different show, and I hate it because I always fucking fall for it. Ugh. I'm never trusting Peachy again.
Yeah, I was. Hey,
He didn't hear that, so
no,
it's
he
fine.
didn't. But
Good.
I was so proud of Peachy, even though he knew he was a like horrific, destructive badass, for still trying to worm his way in.
Right.
Peachy, you give me trust
Fucking
issues.
paranoid.
Like
knew
this
it.
this is not the first time either.
I knew it. I
Oh,
knew
the
I was
last
right.
evil pack character I
Remember
played
the
was
last
against
evil?
you.
Yeah, always fucking against me, man. God.
Incidentally, as well, what was sealed away was his war form. So this
fuck.
is his war form, essentially.
Great.
I'm gonna eat you.
I should have known.
Show you,
I
my
didn't
little
know.
chihuahua.
So,
I just got the fucking mental image of a chihuahua and a dinosaur fighting. Bark, 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 bark.
Fuck off.
before we head back into what is going to be a very interesting situation in the real world, Stephanie, please roll me. Let's go with intelligence and primal urge.
Oh, I'm gonna reroll that.
That is fair.
So that's a 2 then.
You can re-roll both of the ones.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's another. I can reroll another 2 then?
No, I mean, so the ones that will give you your minuses.
Yeah.
So, you have 1 success in there, and 3 successes there. which means that's 4 successes total, and getting rid of the -1s means that you would have 4 successes.
Okay, 4 successes then. Okay.
You can feel like a very vague rumbling off somewhere. And you think you can, if you like really try, you think you can make, you're aware you're in a dream, you know you've done this enough times. You think you can make it out, like whatever hit you into unconsciousness, you think you can get there.
All right, I'm gonna try to wake up then.
If you would like to try and wake up, please subtract all of your willpower and all of your rage.
Whoa,
I'm still
okay.
holding her, going, oh, and just like praying to whatever I can pray to, anything.
Okay.
Hoping. Like everything I have in me.
I can't seem to make it go down to 0,
That's okay.
but okay. They're down to whatever it is. Yeah, okay.
So, shifting scenes again. We'll just go with this. Thank you.
Bark, bark.
As you saw, it seems to be like a prehistoric, like dinosaur, very large, very long as well. Not possibly as tall as you maybe have expected it to be, but still bloody massive, much bigger than Barn. And it's just thrashing in this kind of like stone prison, well, not prison even, but just bits of stone that's still kind of like restricting its movement as it tries to kind of step out.
Oh, am I like still groggy and shit?
Yes. You are like, let's put it this way, you're not ready to fight a giant fucking dinosaur.
No, I'll probably just like kind of be like, oh my god, like, because
Percy?
Whisper's still carrying me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have my hands around it. Percy,
Oh,
you
Whisper,
okay? And I'm like Wolfie, so
Yeah.
What happened?
you passed out. The dude is a giant fucking dinosaur. I don't even know what that is, just from your stories. He lied. I think that other guy, Barnes, might be dead, or he lied. I don't know, but Yuli and North are in trouble. He ate the egg, Percy. We're fucked. Are you okay?
We're not fucked. We're not fucked yet.
I don't even know if I'm using the word
Just-
right, because you taught it to me, but I
No,
think
you're
we're
using
fucked.
it right. Whisper, you're using it right, and I love you so much, and you're so amazing, and if that came from the egg, we have to reseal it.
How?
When I was passed out, I saw the crystal at the bottom and the egg. And
Just tell me what to do. I trust you.
just bring me to the crystal base. We have to go back.
Okay. So I hold her, like I like snuggle her to me, and I run full out, and I just go, oh, and I just run with everything I have to
Okay.
get her back there.
As she's running, I'm gonna try to relay as much detail as I can to her
Yeah.
of what I remember. And since she's still connected to everyone, I'm hoping that everyone's gonna get this message.
Okay.
That but I don't want to like, I'm deliberately blocking the fact that the people who touched the crystal died.
Yeah. You're saying like it activates the crystal and
Yeah, and then the egg like forms or something.
Okay.
Right? So I'm just saying like I have to touch it.
Yeah.
So
Do I know that?
Which bit?
The part that she has to touch it?
She would have said that, yeah.
yeah, I have to
Because of
like
the turtle water.
yeah.
So I know that she has to touch. She thinks she has to touch the crystal,
Yes.
but she's gonna die if she does.
No.
She doesn't
I
say that
did
bit,
not.
no.
I don't say the dying part. But I mentioned also like the water, like that's like our what I feel is like the connection to our spiritual ancestors and the dampening of all our senses. You know, like I'm trying to relay this as detailed as I can, as quickly as I can, while she's just running with me.
Yeah.
We have to protect the egg. Always.
We have to protect each other too.
It's more important that we protect the egg. And we need to find more people to protect the egg.
Okay, so do I have any inkling? Even though I touched, like, I drank the water too.
You didn't drink much. You
I'd say maybe you had maybe a quarter.
You
of
did
what
say
I
you
had.
had some, but you specifically said you let Persephone have the majority. So whatever effect would have been minimal at best.
Do I know her to be self-sacrificing?
I mean, you all are. That's what you have been doing this whole time.
Okay, so as I'm running, I'm just gonna be like, what are you gonna do when we get there?
I'm going to try and seal that thing back up.
How?
I have to touch the crystal.
What will that do?
There might be a slight mental slip.
Activate it. Like yeah. This is
There-
part of what you relayed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I'm not actually linked with them, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It should activate it, and we need to do it quickly.
Can I help you?
Whisper.
I drank the water too.
Whisper, while you're going, sorry, please roll me a strength and athletics. Make sure you've switched your forms, by the way. Typhon, I've switched your form for you, but feel free to have a look at your ridiculousness.
So I'm still Glabro. What did you want me to roll? I'm sorry.
Strength. Strength athletics.
Sorry.
Yeah. Would you like to be busting out of the of the rock?
Cave, yeah. Swinging my tail around
Strength
like a
roll,
battering
please.
ram. Strength roll.
I don't know if you have to add the modifiers in. I assume it does it automatically, so we'll try it with the standard. Oh damn! Whisper, that's a hell of a run you're got going there.
Sprint.
I'm literally just like, I have her like held tight to me, and my legs are just like.
Yeah, Yuli like will have shifted, and just like, how are we gonna kill? Okay, we're gonna do this north. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good.
Did
Teeth
you
and
wolf
claws.
shift or Krynos shift?
Krynos.
Did
Yeah.
that all
Okay.
work?
Is that right?
Don't know.
Sorry, I need to
I said
Wow, he
strength
failed
roll.
like a lot of rolls.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A lot of dice.
It's
Typhon smash.
strength brawl, and then that as well. So that should be. Have a look here. Yeah, that is right. Okay.
And I'm spending a rage to get it done.
You're shifting to. Wolf.
Krynos.
Oh, war form. Okay.
Yep. So
Yeah,
is
It's a freaking
so's
giant
North.
dinosaur.
Okay.
Spending a rage for that.
Okay. And feel free to continue on doing as you like shift and your muscles expand and your bones like shift to be like denser and stronger, and you're both like standing up there. Like, I'm assuming for Yuli, you're not even like, oh, I must take off. It's just ripped clothes everywhere. It's
Yeah, no, we're
just
not messing
explodes.
around.
Yeah.
Like, we can get more clothes
Yep,
if we
ain't got
survive.
no time for that.
Okay.
We're not gonna howl just yet, but it's like, oh my god, this is not bison.
As Typhon's like steps onto the remnants of the cave, and like kind of steps out and starts to.
Okay. Is he like towards us or?
Typhon, are you particularly going for them or?
I don't give a shit about these little fucking ball sacks.
So are you heading back down south, basically?
Yeah, I'm about to go and rule the world, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna go stop him.
All right.
Yeah, it's time to howl, and it's going to be the anthem of war.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the goal, which I'll bring up. This howl is a call to battle. Lead the attack. Use it to rally the troops and boost morale, because this is not going to go well.
You definitely need to boost your morale.
We need to boost some morale right now. So it's stamina empathy roll. Give me a second.
Roll me stamina empathy, please.
La la la. Take your time. Heck, a rule.
What's the effect? What's the effect it has?
So it doesn't tell me. It just says call to battle. Rally the troops and boost morale. It can convey the enemy's rough location and numbers, as well as how soon the reinforcements are needed. But it's just like a.
Okay. You know what? In this instance, everyone aside from Ulysses, please regain a willpower.
Myself included?
Stephanie, yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Sweet.
I feel like that's the most accurate representation, is like steel your will to be ready to do whatever you're gonna be doing. Talking of which, Typhon, obviously you're starting to like lumber off. Like tail like flipping, like a tree just goes flying as your tail hits it, and it's just like smacked in half. Ulysses and North, or like two little puny things, kind of like, I guess, are you guys getting in the way? How are you approaching this?
North is running straight for Typhon,
Okay.
and he's going to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, Yuli's gonna be trying to go for his tendons a little bit.
All right. In that case, both of you, please roll me your strength and brawl.
I'm gonna use an ability,
Okay.
Ooh.
which means that I need to know the stamina athletics of Typhon.
Okay.
That is how difficult this will be.
In terms of
The number I need to hit on the dice.
oh, wait. So stamina and athletics combined is the difficulty?
Is the difficulty? That's what it says.
Okay.
Lol.
I'm assuming it can't go above 10 because otherwise it's not possible.
Then it's 10.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect.
Would you like to know the actual number?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 14.
Okay. Well, I can't get that on a D10.
Nope.
Yeah, I have to roll willpower. And if I get any successes, Typhon goes flying as I use Falling Touch.
Shit.
For the Call of the Wild, it was stirring hearts of Felgaru and chilling the bones of all of them, and it said storyteller determines the effects, perhaps awarding a bonus die to revel participants for each 2 successes, or granting a point of rage to all listeners for an exceptional battlefield howl.
Oh, I can do this. I can do damage at the same time with this if I spend a rage. So I'm
Okay.
going to do that. So I'm going to do 2 rolls.
All right, spend rage.
Fuck you, Typhon.
That's
I think,
absolutely fair, dude.
Yeah.
I want to re-roll 3 as well, so I try and get as many successes on this.
Mhm.
One more. I got 6 for fight.
Okay, so this is
Tendons.
you going for the tendons? Alright.
This is a terrible idea.
Okay, you like as can you also roll me a can you roll me a stamina roll as well, please, Ulysses?
Okay.
As you kind of like
4
North-
successes.
4 successes, okay. North like charges in, and goes straight for Typhon as you like go with him and then quickly skip to the side and like dash down as Typhon is walking. You go for one of like the rear legs and you like slash with your claws, like trying to rip those tendons, and your fingers just crumple against his skin, and you technically speaking take 1 point of damage
Well, shit.
as your fingers like break and snap and like squash against his leg.
Well, that's not fair. Okay.
Did you roll? Sorry.
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
I can
North,
do that
please.
now. Okay, 3 successes for hitting,
Yep.
and then willpower at difficulty 10 for making them fall over, basically.
Okay.
-3. So I'm gonna roll 3 dice again.
Okay. So you can re-roll all those ones.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yep.
I get nothing.
No successes. Can you roll me a stamina brawl, please?
Okay. 2.
Okay. As you like smash your hand against the I assume like the side of his leg. You try, as you've done a couple of times before, like when you have felt lazy or whatever, to like just push with sheer willpower and force, like get him down, and your hand just like crumples, and it doesn't shatter, but there's definitely broken bones in there, as you do also take 1 point. Technically, what actually happens is some bones shatter in your hand as you smash against his leg, and he doesn't go down. Typhon!
Yes, how can I help you?
What would you like to do, Bud? You're being attacked by a couple of mosquitoes.
I just like bat him off with my tail. I'm busy. I ain't got time for this.
Okay, please...
I've been waiting thousands of years to get shit done. All right.
Of course. Please roll me a strength roll.
Strength. Roll.
Technically speaking, you'd go for Ulysses, because Ulysses is at your, like, hind leg.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just like a bison flicks its tail to get rid of
Yeah.
birds or whatever.
You can re-roll if you like, free.
No, I don't care enough.
Okay. What's your stamina, Ulysses?
Let me scroll. 4.
Woomph. As you get, like, knocked, and you kind of, like... You feel like maybe a rib's broken as well from that hit. It was kind of... Like, you realize it wasn't really a hard hit. It was more like if a fly is flying near you, you just kind of bat your hand like that. And you, like, fly across the snow and, like, come to a, like, rolling halt.
Whatever we're doing, do it fast.
Trying. He doesn't fit in my mouth.
North, would you like to take another, like, seeing as you're there, and would you like to do something else?
Yes.
Okay. Would you
More
like
fighty.
More fighty? Okay. Where are you doing fighty?
I'm gonna see if I can go for the neck.
Like, jaws to neck?
Jaws to neck.
Kind of just, like, okay.
Yep.
Isn't his neck like as thick as a goddamn bus? Like,
Yes.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I'm just picturing the. No, it's inappropriate. Never mind.
How inappropriate.
No, it's
show.
inappropriate.
Because Josh has called me daddy on many occasions.
Yeah. No.
I was
Sheep
definitely not calling
Sheep
this
dough.
attack choke me daddy.
For God's sake.
Right. That's 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll 3.
Okay. You did get 3 ones.
Yes, it did. Which will stop it being as shit. Okay, so that's
4 and 5, 6.
6, 7.
Peachy. Sorry,
Yeah.
Typhon. What is your stamina? It's 4 plus your modifier for your war form.
Yeah, I didn't have a
Or-
modifier, which was fine.
Plus.
If you've switched forms, it should add that in there.
I just looked at it.
Okay.
11.
So you don't succeed. Well, I mean, you grab on, so you're now dangling from like a flap of skin on his neck, but you do no actual effect or damage, and it probably hurts your teeth a little bit. Whisper, are you trying to get Persephone there as soon as possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's what Percy wants, right?
Yes. Please give me another strength athletics.
Um,
You need to switch to mosquito tactics. Give him malaria.
I know. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
ooh.
Okay. Ulysses, north.
What are we doing?
Right.
Mm.
This is clearly going great.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and use Mind Speak as offensive rather than as pack.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna try and I don't know, cloud his brain or something. Which it's manipulation expression roll. If any app participants are unwilling, it's versus what's it against? Difficulty of the victim's willpower. So my manipulation expression versus his willpower.
Okay.
Their real bodies can still act, although no dice pools. All dice pools decrease by 2. And it ends when the Galliard fails the roll against an unwilling member.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just try and
Your
distract with that, I suppose.
difficulty is 7.
Right, cool. So I said manipulation. Where is it gone? Sorry, manipulation expression.
Okay. Does he have to roll anything, or is it just against
It just
his...
versus his willpower.
Okay.
And then it's difficulty 7. Wow, weird. What? Does that look right to you?
You have a wound, so
Yeah, and I mean, I am in Cronus form, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fine. It's not great. I'm distracted by
you do
broken
al-
ribs.
you do also. Are you trying to get him in the call with you guys, or are you just?
It was just, I don't know, just to distract, but obviously it's not working, is it? So
Trying to get him into the call.
get him into the call. I mean, freaking North's very distracting.
Yeah.
Just leave those two on.
Okay. Yeah, Typhon, you maybe feel like some vague like worming, but your brain is quite
Strong.
singly focused and
Yeah.
difficult to worm your way into.
I post ASCII dicks in the group chat.
just fists with the middle finger up, like.
I don't.
Just to go forward, Typhon, you have a wolf hanging off your, kind of werewolf type, hanging off your neck. Doesn't hurt, but it's there. You felt something from one of the others, maybe. Are you just gonna keep ignoring them, or?
It's kind of attached to me now.
One of them is, yeah.
Hi.
Can I just grab it?
You don't really have the, yeah.
You got tiny little
T-Rex
arms.
arms.
Ha! Ha!
I mean, like, you can totally just smash your neck against the floor,
Fuck.
Ooh.
or
I'll
Can you
just
not
shake a
do
bit.
that?
I'll just try. Like, it's not affecting me whatsoever.
okay. So
I
just,
literally don't give a shit about these wolves.
that's fair. So in the case of just shaking a
Sorry.
bit, North, can you roll me your strength roll just to stay connected?
Okay,
It'll
let's see
just-
what happens.
He's not really trying particularly hard, so you can go for a swim.
Please don't make me try, guys.
That's how they got the alien queen.
Wow.
Hey.
Whoa!
Can I? I don't know. Can I like
No,
try and
this just
assess
gets-
him? I guess. Obviously, we've got like hunt experience.
You know.
but, I don't know.
Like
see
when
if
the
there's
crab
any
pinches your finger.
soft areas of this giant freaking dinosaur man.
You're trying
Bite it in the dick.
to figure out where to attack. Okay. Intelligence.
Right in the cloaca.
I'd say actually intelligence leadership makes sense for me, huh? This one.
Hey. La da da.
Okay. You can
How's that
re-roll
be?
if you'd like.
Yeah. How many do you need to reroll? I mean, I can reroll 3, so another willpower.
Yes, you can re-roll 3.
Ugh.
4 successes.
Ugh.
Eyes maybe? Maybe inside he's less armored,
Yeah.
but that's not really helpful. He is absolutely covered in what appears to be very hard scale.
I just get a vision of, is it evolution where they get eaten and they just burst out?
Look, if you want to get eaten,
No. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna try and do something. So just gonna
I
start
mean,
chasing up towards the head.
you did get the information from Whisper, so maybe even slowing him down will help. If you can slow him down.
Yeah, that's like what we're trying to do. Stop him from getting
Yeah.
too far, really. And if that's us being an irritation and him stopping to deal with it, then that's what it is. So I'm gonna try and chase up towards his head.
Okay. Let's go over to Whisper and technically Persephone, who's probably like,
Oh, I'm just like,
Yeah, she's just like all lolly while I'm.
yeah. Whisper, please roll me a strength and athletics again, as you're kind of like going through the rubble to get to the. Okay, you get there. There's like a little area that still seems to be like it's where Typhon came out, so the majority of the cave has collapsed in on itself and etc. But as he struggled, like yeah, that you can see the crystal.
Okay, so I'm like running. I'm like holding her to me, and I'm just running with everything I've got, and then I like run
knee
and like
slide
almost
and
yeah, like I slide with my knees, and then I get her there, and I put her down as gently as I can, and I just go, sister, wake up, we're here.
hey. And I look at her and I'm like, there's tears in my eyes, and I just say, thank you. And I put my hand on the crystal.
I'm not gonna let her do it by herself. I'm like, I won't let you go alone, and so I put my hand on it.
point of interest, you don't know that she's going anywhere. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, you don't know I'm dying or anything.
Yeah. And I will...
Either way, even if I don't know, I think I would try to help.
I would push her hand away. Like I'd just be like, no.
So this is the thing is like, on the way over there, she did tell you what's going on. What she told you is that she needs to activate the crystal and it will stop Dino Man. She said she needs to touch the crystal because that will activate it, because she's been drinking the turtle water. It connects her to the ancestors and to the spirits.
I just think because I've been drinking the turtle water too, even if it's just a little bit, like even if it's just me holding her hand while she touches the crystal, I'm gonna do it with her because she's she's my sister. This plan is everything to me. I'm just gonna do it with her. I don't care.
Okay.
I if you're holding on to me, I would be okay with it. If you go to reach for the crystal, I will put your hand, like I'll push your hand away.
I'm literally gonna be like
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fair.
In that case, Persephone, before you reach out, keep in mind you don't know whether it will just require you, or all of you, or anything. So it's possible that you can activate it and it will sap away the entirety of your life without completing the activation and doing what needs to be done.
Okay, then before I touch the crystal, I'll look over at Whisper and just tell her, I don't know if it will take all of me.
So do you want to do it as you're touching it, like, because it's not going to be an instant?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna touch the crystal. I'm just gonna look at her and be like, I don't know if this will take all of me, and I can't expect you to do this as well.
I'm with you, sister. And I literally like I'm holding her hand and like my fingers touch it too because they're intertwined.
Okay.
I won't let you go alone.
We might need Yuli and North as well. Just let them know.
And I just send them the visual and what she said.
Yeah.
And there's like I'm still half wolfy, but there's human tears coming out of my eyes and we're just like, and I'm just like
hold her.
Yeah.
Okay. As you both touch the crystal together, it flares and like little sparks of lightning start to travel down it, and it starts to glow. Typhon, you can't move. You are frozen. And Persephone and Whisper, you feel that leaden, dull feeling just flow from your arm all the way through you.
Oh.
It's like going to sleep as the crystal grows more and more red.
North. I'm just like trying to hold our hands there, both of us. Yuli, North.
And Ulysses and North, you see, and you will notice now that the form of Typhon is starting to contract. Typhon, you can't move at all. It's like you're frozen solid. Persephone and Whisper, you are also not frozen. You can take your hands off if you want, but you're starting to seize up.
I would kind of like
Whisper, you shift back into wolf form.
Oh shit.
So
right, 'cause she was a wolf.
Okay.
Your
So if I'm
paw is there.
Yeah, so like my paw is there. Is it with Percy's hand?
Yeah, still touching the crystal.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep pushing our hands together and just go ooh, like it's like super desperate and low and just like whatever I have left.
Yeah.
But it's just full of love for all three of them. That's all I have.
And everything goes dark for both of you. At the same time, Typhon, you shrink and shrink and shrink. North, you either drop off or when he turns back into human like shape, you're, I guess, still like attached to his neck.
I'm partly consumed by rage, and so I'm probably not paying full attention. I am just clawing,
just trying to
effectually until it works.
Like the consistency doesn't change. He still feels like stone, like trying to like bite out stone. Ulysses, you see him shift into the form of a man, and then slowly start to calcify. Typhon, everything goes black for you as you turn to stone.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you pesky kids and that puppy.
I point at North.
Ulysses, at the very least, I'm not sure Northwood heard the howl from Whisper.
Yeah.
The connection have severed too.
I think I would still have it to Yulia and North, just not to, like, I have like a separate connection to Percy because I'm touching her. I'm
But
assuming
no, but we went like we cut to black.
Yeah, is it cut out? Like, do I have nothing from?
You've got nothing
Whisper.
from Whisper.
But I know what they were doing.
Yeah, you have the.
And she probably would have heard me because I would just keep howling.
Hmm.
And I told her too, like we might need North and
yeah,
Yuli.
You said they might be needed, and you do howl until it cuts off.
I think Yuli's gonna, tell North to finish it and dash ahead. She's gonna head to the crystal as well. And North better freaking kill this dude. I swear to God.
North's gonna grab Typhon by the throat and, like, probably with difficulty lift this entire rock off the ground.
Hissing and bubbling and like burning on your hand as soon as you touch it.
I'm gonna keep holding it up there, and I'm gonna start dragging it towards where the egg used to be.
Okay. Ulysses, you're heading over to the crystal.
Yeah.
When you get there, you see Whisper and Persephone both like kind of like Whisper behind Persephone with her paw out like against the crystal. Persephone, they're kind of like wrapped together slightly. Both stone.
Everyone's stone? Oh God. Does the crystal look any different to me right now? Or is it still just the red crystal?
It is still fairly vibrant red, and it's pulsing very slightly.
I feel like it's not done. Yeah, Yuli's gonna put a hand on it as well and try and just, I don't know, finish it as well. If he's already stone, we need North to like carry it on and finish him off and tell future folk what happened. But we need to make sure that he's gonna stay stone.
Do you want to join the other two on?
Yeah. There we go.
So you
shift back to human and like.
Shift back to human. You nestle into Persephone's arm and put your hand out and touch the crystal. It sparks again, and you start to stiffen up, and your vision starts to cloud, and you can feel the life being drained out of you. North. The like sizzling continues, but Typhon starts to retract and shrink, and bits of him like crumble away. You're muted.
I'm going to drag the bits that I have up to the top where I was standing before and throw him back into the cave through the hole that he made.
I mean, it's mostly just like rubble around, like a few bits of where there's clear
yeah.
ground.
The idea is to get up onto a high spot and just watch him shatter.
By the time you get there, it is an egg. A stone egg. Typhon. It's all blackness. You are sleeping until you're awakened. North, you can chuck it if you want.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I think North is still really, really angry. So he's going to chuck it back into the cave and like hold his searing, scorched hand and go and find the others.
The rock clatters and then just comes to a rest on the floor in the rubble. Not damaged at all or anything. Just FYI. And you go to the crystal and see Ulysses, Persephone, Whisper, all lying together in a cozy little spoon. All stone. Not moving. And very clearly not alive.
North lets out a howl of rage. And he picks up the egg, puts it back where it was on the pedestal, and he's going to sit down with the rest of them, and he's going to put his hand on top of theirs.
On the crystal?
On the crystal.
Okay. You start to feel the life ebbing from you. Your vision starts to cloud dark, but the crystal flares up once more and electricity runs up and down it. And the last thing you see is the remnants of the egg drift away in the wind as dust. Typhon, there's nothing. You're gone. On the horizon, a few miles away, there are two figures walking back towards the cave. One an older man, one a younger boy. Persephone, North, Whisper, and Ulysses, you open your eyes in the mist. There's a shadow in front of you. And the scene fades as you see a hand move out of the mist and reach out towards all of you, as you're all standing there hand in hand. And we will end there.
No crying, I'm gonna catch it.
I can fix
Too late.
this. I will now cosplay an egg.
Oh my god.
Sorry, that was a rough one.
Oh. The world's leaking right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see Vandy's face. I can't look at you right now.
Look at you, Ren. Sheepy, I got the egg. I did it.
You did, buddy.
Oh my God.
You did.
I don't have actual tissues. Holy fuck, sheepy!
Stupid sheepy.
No.
I have cried enough in the last
Are
fucking.
you
Oh
crying?
my
You guys
God.
saved the world.
This was amazing.
So, to give everyone a chance to gather their thoughts and etc. I will go a little bit into stuff you may not know or stuff you might find interesting for the story. The original pack was 3 who sacrificed themselves, so they only got it down to an egg. Because they needed 1 to continue the pack and the tribe. It was a long, long time ago. Typhon has literally no idea how old he is. He may be thousands of years old, he may not. All he knew was memories that might have been his, and he was driven a little bit insane by it. Like the inherited memories he had of being a king. His basic goal was to go back and rule in, I think it was Mexico, was it?
Isn't it Nicaragua?
Yeah, rule in Nicaragua, as a lizard king, basically. Reclaim his ancestors' former glory, which is something that is not allowed. Not anymore.
Fair shout.
Barn did die, and he didn't give up much at all. A lot of what Typhon said was just lies, and all Barn gave up is that there were werewolves around here somewhere. Typhon was drawn to the egg because he got close enough to feel it, and it started to empower him, and he started to empower it as he got closer.
Also, Typhon had another form that you kind of had a taste of.
Yes.
In human.
He could also shift into a very, very large anaconda.
It was also a snake.
Oh, that's dope, actually.
Hence the slithering wig.
Yes.
And the jaw unhooking part, I thought that was kind of
That was so creepy, sheepdog.
Yeah.
I got this like really crazy image of like Predator or something just like opening.
It's
Yeah.
not fucking paranoia if they're actually out to fucking get you.
Yeah.
I will tell you as well, if it came down to a straight up fight between all 4 of you and Typhon before the change, you had about an even shot of either of you winning. Yeah. Especially if he shifted into like anaconda or crocodile forms.
Ugh, jeez. Fucking hell.
Okay,
But
so
why do that when I can literally get them to lead me to the egg?
Yeah, it was very
And beg
on
me to
point.
I'm
take it.
sorry.
You
No,
begged
no,
me
no.
to take it.
Like Tash, that was made perfect sense. Like the
Yeah.
situation you were given and the pack and everything. And I will say the Croatan are not dead because there's still Eclipse.
one
And Sunny.
question.
But he
What
doesn't
happened to
know
Persephone? Because I
Who?
didn't do that.
And why
It was
did
just to
Percy
award
pass out?
the power of the egg.
It was
Because the egg
because-
has the power of the sun, right?
Yeah, the power of the sun, and Typhon was getting closer and closer. As I said, he was empowering the egg. The egg was empowering him.
So I was right. It was him.
It was him.
Fuck me.
But it was
Not on purpose.
the
You're
egg.
toxic, Peachy.
Sheepdog said to me, "Hey, would you like to be in the show?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, what's it about?" He's like, "You are the big bad evil." I'm like, "I'm in, you son of a bitch, I'm in."
And then I
Free
sent him
time.
the picture of the dinosaur he would become.
She's the best evil badass ever in the universe. I want
Mhm.
to see him be an
Yeah.
evil
That
badass.
was
You
very
say
cool.
that until you've had him ruin your fucking character's life multiple times. I've had traumatic fucking experiences with Peachy before becoming the big bad to my shit.
I mean, he just killed us. And
He killed us
most
all!
important-
You
You're
killed
the
yourselves
most important
to
character
stop
to me,
me.
and he killed you. Like,
My life's work.
So-
Okay.
Life
Doesn't get
work,
credit.
I will
So, I'm
curb stomp you.
Sorry.
We're gonna go around very quickly, talk to everyone. Feel free to talk how you feel. You know, shout at me if you like. Shout at Peachy if you like. We'll start with Ulysses and Tash. Oh, and just one final addendum is obviously, yeah, you still have your pack still exists. There's 2 of them. They will carry on. I've had multiple people basically saying like, I like this idea. I may steal it. So if anyone wants to carry it on, there's a point for you to go on from. Yes, sorry, Ulysses and Tash.
And we're all together in the mist.
I wasn't sure whether you'd leave one or two to guard.
Well, Yuli told North to finish it, and
Yeah.
he did. Yeah, I welled up. Whoa. It's like an achievement. So, half a star for Sheepy. Not a full, no tear, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Oh,
Crocodile tears.
I
Hey!
welled up too. I will also say, that story that Typhon told was bullshit about a wolf stealing, winning in a bet. Like, none of that was true.
Yeah, he's a dirty fucking liar. Nobody is friends with people who play characters like that.
Hey, I play loads of characters like that.
Oh, wait.
Say anything. It's been really nice to play a different character than I would normally, although I feel like I could always do better, and I've enjoyed it. And it's nice to do shorts. It's nice to have a short wrapped up story, and very emotional with it. I didn't think that we'd get quite as connected with the characters and story as we all did. Obviously, Vandy, you big softie. And yeah, I don't know, what a twat, really.
Sorry. I can only apologize.
I feel bad because of so many things, but it's good because I'm invested in the story, and now I'm just gonna be sad forever. Okay, thanks.
Ever feel bad about me crying? Do not, because I am a fucking crybaby.
Softie. I mean, I brought him to the egg and then the jump on. But sorry, planet. The planet dying would have been fine. As long as we were all right, but we all died, so that's the worst option.
I mean, ultimately, you have fulfilled and cleared your duty.
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't the worst option be me killing you all?
Yeah, that could have very easily happened.
That
We'd have sorted it out. It'd have been fine.
Us dying for nothing would have fucking
yeah. I enjoy. Okay.
Yeah.
Check your ego. Preemptively,
Okay.
Sheepy. I enjoy the stories that you make and the input that you have when we make our characters. And I appreciate that you'll have us here. Okay, that's enough niceness. It's not allowed anymore. That's why I'm singing. Okay, bye.
Moving on quickly,
You
so
have
that
feelings.
we'll go with North and also Josh.
Hi. Yeah, I welled up. That was
Yeah, me too.
that was pretty rough at the end there. Just so everyone has context, North doesn't know why he did that. Neither does Josh. He just wanted to because of all the other players and the characters. So yeah, that was an accident. I saved the world accidentally.
You also freed your tribe from their last burden of responsibility, as it were. So they can at the very least live free.
Yeah, and there's one less giant dinosaur to eat people, so he got to fight a dinosaur. He was excited to fight a bear, but he got to fight a dinosaur. So I think he's pretty happy about how he went out.
Yeah.
It's I've peaked. Does that
I peaked. Cut it. Cut
I'm
the
done.
thing.
I'm done.
We're done.
cut the video? Cut the video.
Oh.
That's a wrap. No, that was really fun. So thank you to Peachy. Thanks to Sheepy, for putting this on and coming on and being a big badass. It was very cool. Fellow players gave me lots of fun moments as well. So yeah.
Tess and also Whisper.
So many good things. There were so many good things. Okay, so my very first ever role play experience was with was with Peachy. And Peachy
So sorry.
inspired me. What?
Said I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that.
I was about to say, and your last roleplay.
Yeah, technically, this is your
I'm
last right
done
now
now.
until you do
No
another
more.
one.
It was it was years ago and it was good. Like it's what made me want to do more of it. I had to kind of stop because life and work and burnout and a million reasons. But like when I was kind of wanting to do more, I reached out to Peachy and Peachy was like, okay, like here you go. And it's just I feel like I hope that I am better now than I was then, and I hope that I continue to improve as a role player, and a friend. I feel like Sheepy and Tash and Josh and Vandy give me the most incredible opportunities, and Peachy also. Like you guys are incredible. Like honestly, you like, and you all bring such different things to it, but it feels like I'm there in this space, like every single one of you, and like Peachy always did that from the start, and it's just so cool to me. Like it makes me feel like you are these people and I am this person, and the way that she would act is so easy for me to portray because I'm her, you know what I mean? It's like I'm there. It's like listening to the best audiobook you've ever listened to and just imagining yourself that you're there. It's incredible. Like I want to cry and I love every single character and I love the whole story, and it's just like my heart is just full and I love you all, and I'm just very lucky. And to all of you guys that watch this, like follow all of them. They all stream on their own channels and they all do roleplay and they're all fucking amazing. And I'm just a lucky human to be among them, a lucky girl. So thank you.
Thank you. And now, Vandy, you have to follow that up apparently.
I
Don't
don't want to
choke.
cry again. I'm not. That was really, really well said. No, I mean, listen. And everyone's kind of said it here, like what Tash said with you make excellent stories. Peachy, I fucking hate you. Fucking hate you so much, and yet I love you so much, but I want to punch you right in the jaw so fucking much. Oh my god, you drive me crazy when we play RP shit, okay? Every time you drag me into this fucking emotional bullshit, every time I go in, I'm like, maybe this time. This is like, I have a fucking toxic ass relationship here, okay? Every single time I'm thinking, maybe this time it'll be a happy ending. Fuck no, you're gonna die. Your character's gonna die, or your brother is gonna die or something. Every fucking time. It doesn't matter if it's in Atlas or in D&D or in Werewolves. I fucking cannot. Peachy.
Oh yeah, we were married once.
We were married. I had your child. I died in a trial by fire by a cook. Like it was a whole thing. Anyways, that was, listen, man.
Wait.
I will.
I feel
We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this after. I'll give you the rundown.
Tell me
now.
about this.
There must be clips of it somewhere. But anyway. Oh god. Anyway. Yeah. I am a fool. I am an absolute fool because every time I play a game, I think that I'm not gonna have my feelings hurt, and then my feelings get hurt, and then I want more. And I am a absolute fucking masochist for this shit, and I love it because every single time I'm playing with really amazing people. So I love you all, except for Sheepy and Peachy. I hate you, but I also love you both. And yeah, fuck. I thought this was gonna be a nice little like happy respite from fucking vampire shit, but no, we had to bring in TPK of every single named character in the entire thing.
Okay.
Every single named character died.
True. Not true.
Every single one. Which one didn't die?
Eclipse.
No.
Eclipse.
He didn't turn up. He's like
He
one of those
fucking
characters
went
in the
out to die,
background where
dude.
you're like,
Yeah.
have you heard of
Basically,
Eclipse?
everybody we cared about died.
No.
Except for North.
I remember Eclipse was the guy, the old guy at the beginning, right? You were literally saying, "Oh, he's on his last legs. He's probably not gonna come back because he's probably gonna go out into the wilderness and die."
Did you,
Man's died.
like, to be fair, it was very emotional. You may not have caught it, but coming over the horizon was a man with a boy.
Brought one back.
Oh,
That's Eclipse and Sunny who are coming back to carry on.
it's Eclipse. Fuck.
And that boy is Peachy Pixel.
I was gonna say that boy might be like Zygoticus or something. Like just fucking.
That would be
Bring him
so
in.
good. What a great
Yeah.
Zygoticus would be actually
Jay.
fucking amazing on it.
Sarcophagus would be
Yay,
amazing.
we're having spoilers for the
Jay,
end.
we're emotional and hey, and what's up?
Oh man.
Jay, he's dope.
Anyway,
Well-
I can't follow up whatever people were saying, but
Yeah.
I literally am sitting here and very emotional. Like I don't cry that often, but you made me cry. Like that was I could not hold back. That was stupid. I'm gonna cry again, like just thinking about it. Like I can't.
So
Bandy, read Discord real quick and you'll see.
as the four you just heard from are our main cast for Sunkissed. They are awesome. If you enjoyed this show, please go and follow them on their links, which will be in the description. Do that first before, like, if you're watching this on Twitch or if you're watching this on YouTube, do that first. If you want to subscribe to me, whatever, sure. But do go check them out first. Having said that, I'm also going to beef up our guest, who has made quite a lot of music for TTRPGs for me. All really, really good. Go check that out. Made the overlay for this. Amazing. Fucking love it. And also came to guest as a great fucking one episode character called
Egg.
Egg.
So one fun piece of information that I don't know how many of you picked up, but I know Vandy did because I saw her face when we revealed that his name was Typhon. Typhon is like the destroyer in Greek mythology. He is like Zeus almost died fighting him.
Yeah, son of Gaia and someone.
Son
Cronus,
of
fucked up.
yeah, of the Titans and
Yeah,
Yeah. He was created specifically to deal with Zeus.
yeah.
Sheepy
I
said to
didn't
me,
know that, but it makes that so many things make more sense now than they did before.
Sheepy said to me, "You are the big evil." I'm like, dope. He said, "Here's all this information. Do what the fuck you want." And I didn't tell him how I was going to play that at all. The scene kid angle. And the second I started, she was like, "Oh, we're doing this. Let's go."
Yeah.
Because he's an awesome GM.
Yeah, talk about yourself a little bit. Hopefully
I
you
am the
enjoyed
world's
show.
most handsome man, and I stream Thursdays to Mondays at 6 p.m. GMT. Actually, earlier on Saturdays because I do the waiting room
I need to
for
replenish my
Cerebrum.
tears.
I also do VR now every Sunday. It's called Virtual Sundays because I'm really good at names.
Oh, also, could I, sorry to interject, but someone said something in the chat that made me remember. At one point, when you said your name Typhon, it sounded like Python, and I was like, oh my god, that's brilliant.
Yeah, they're
What's your
all
favorite
fixated
VR
on the
game?
crocodile, but I was playing a complete snake.
Yeah, you were a fucking
Like every damn day.
When,
I
when,
knew it.
I'm actually really nice and not evil in real life.
when we were talking about it as well, we went with snake and crocodile because of crocodile tears, and that was supposed to be the whole sympathizing and telling about how his tribe also fell, and he was also a bit messed up from that, and that was the crocodile tears part. And then,
All bullshit.
Yeah.
Basically, all the
fucking
stories
knew
I
it.
told.
So all actual
Not-
crocodile tears is
Yeah.
Paranoia.
Literally.
Bad man.
very bad, man.
It's not
You
paranoia.
should've rolled
they're
better,
actually
guys.
out to get you.
you give me fucking anxiety, my dude. My
I
god.
want, I want to
It's so
tell
much fun to
YouTube.
play. Play the bad guy, I'm telling you. It's great.
Oh god.
I want to tell YouTube
is.
that was my first character death ever.
Sorry.
Oh
let's get
god,
cake.
you popped
Happy
your cherry.
birthday. Happy Death Day,
Happy
even. I
Death
fucked
Day.
my own joke
Happy
up.
Death
death
Nice.
day.
I'm gonna have some ice cream and cognac and cry.
Technically,
Okay.
I do have actual ice cream cake in the freezer,
Freezer.
not the fridge.
Yeah.
If it was in the fridge, it'd be very Very
soggy.
messy.
Also, I was gonna say, oh, is this Tess's first character death? But of course, we had the Halloween one shot where.
That was.
Oh
my
yeah,
first-
she died.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't.
Was
'cause
that
I
your
don't
first character
think-
death?
Yeah, I don't think my.
Technically speaking,
this is
she
bad
didn't
'cause I
die,
don't
but-
remember.
Mm.
Well,
Get
I,
back to
I don't
life.
remember if my cyberpunk character died. I don't.
I
Remember.
can't remember. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was so long ago. I don't think so. I don't remember what happened because it was so long ago. But yeah, like that was my first like one that I remember, and it was glorious. It was worth it. This one was even better because it was like that one was kind of like that character was so fun to play.
Yeah. Not as
But
emotionally invested though. Yeah.
Yeah, like that one, I knew she was gonna, like, I knew we were gonna be done super fast. That one was only what, like 2 episodes, 3 episodes, 2 episodes, right? So this one was 4. That one, I knew was gonna be super, super quick, and it was just really fun. It was super fun, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna like super go for it.
Yeah.
And so like when that happened, I was like, cool, this is a cool thing. This one fucking hurt. This one hurt. This one made me
Imagine how I felt playing Barn and telling you your fate a couple of like an episode ago, and I'm like I didn't know that's exactly where it was gonna go because it's but it was set up in that your characters would probably want to fulfill their duty, and it is how it is. And I did say when I told you all about this, I did say it was not a happy, show. I was like,
fucking remember that.
I was like barren, melancholic, wasteland, etc., etc., etc.
I made the logo for this, and he said there's too much color. There was one extra color in the logo. It's like there's too much. This is not death and painful and sad enough.
Well,
Like, okay,
do you
Jesus
see
Christ.
now why now, Peachy? Like,
You guys are lucky this overlay isn't just black and white, okay?
it's perfect, by the way, and your fucking whole entire aesthetic eye is fucking amazing. If you guys aren't following Peachy, what are you doing with your lives? Like Peachy
Good
Pixel 8.
choices, probably.
Seriously, like there's something wrong with you if you're not following him. He's fucking incredible. Do
I
it.
still listen
Just
to
do it.
Peachy's music. I mean,
Ew,
Yeah.
why? No, it's me.
No, it's
you made a
so-
song
I'm
for
sorry.
me once,
I'm
okay?
sorry.
I need them clicks, Tash.
so
Josh only hates on the things she actually really loves,
Yeah.
by the way. so-
Oh,
If I
well.
mean
Terrible,
in a
she means it's
jokey way,
awesome.
like then it's because we get on, and I don't hate you inside, just outside.
because because we have gone an hour over our intended time, I don't want to keep everyone here for another hour. I feel like maybe we could sit here and keep going for a long time.
I really need to pee, and I don't
I
have a
actually need to pee too now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my
'cause
wig
it's
off.
been, like,
It's
5
kind
hours.
of
We
warm in here.
No, it's your real hair. You get. Oh no!
Immersion broken.
Not my real hair.
I'm gonna say to everyone on YouTube, check out everyone. Their links will be in the description to where they are active and streaming and doing stuff.
One last thing, Sheepy. Vandy did ask me if this was my real hair.
I know.
I forgot you had no hair. Okay?
No hair, nil pois.
You always wear a fucking toque,
so
and I'm always
bald.
listen. Fucking.
I use a razor
Look,
on this.
you are gonna keep yourselves here. Like I'm not even the
Right.
top
Okay,
trainer.
bye.
Okay,
So,
bye.
thanks for watching.
Oh.
See you later. For everyone on Twitch, I'm gonna send you off. Pay it forward. We'll send you guys over to the table story. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Been awesome. We'll see you next week for Sunkissed if we recover.